I've really super triggered MAGA on Threads.
What'd you do?
I wrote, "Hey MAGA, if you don't like New America, you should leave." And they are melting down in my comments. You want to hear some?
Yeah, tell me.
What New America gay caballero cuck boy?
Ooh.
Are you R-word? The door is
English?
open for you. Bring a passport, by the way, because all other countries have borders, Jimmy. I think they didn't understand the kind of turned it. MAGA is winning. You and your mob should do what you requested. Don't let the door hit you. We aren't the ones with the problem with America. You guys literally melt down. And yes, you are. What does MAGA stand for? You fucking idiots. What does MAGA stand for except you literally the letters imply? Go ahead and bring us live. The letters in MAGA imply that you do have a problem. Babe, you can switch us to live. We can get there. All right. You like literally make America great again. Your problem is it's not great anymore. And then people will be like, someone wrote like, your old America is what gave you your freedom. I was like, I'm queer. My people didn't have freedom in old America. Didn't have the freedom to be queer. Literally only the freedom to be straight. This guy said
true.
Jimmy A. Snow is an idiot.
Oh no.
I'm gonna reply with a link. Cool story. Call now. Call now. Debate me. Prove it. They are so easy to rage bait. I'm going to be honest. Like, legitimately.
So easy.
And then it's funny how, like, they'll start calling names and they'll start attacking your appearance from an anonymous, like, a no-profile photo Threads account. It's ridiculously stupid and transparent. Anyway, welcome, everybody. This is Calling It Now. I'm Jimmy. This is Ari. We are leftists who believe that MAGA is terrible for the country. By the way, I have to tell you about... I bought, for the wood shop, I bought some OBS bot tails. Do you know those ones?
Yeah, I've seen, I was looking at those as a consideration. I know exactly which ones you're talking about. They look really good.
I like doing the tracking. They can track me walking around. And sometimes when I make a video using the tracking, it makes people nauseous, which I like that a lot.
Because it's so accurate. I mean, there's obviously like the slightest delay in tracking, but it's insane.
Oh, it's good though. I mean, it's fast. The slightest delay in tracking, but it's actually low key faster than human delay in tracking. Like, you know what I mean? It's fast. Hey guys, call in 336-543-2101, 336-543-2101 if you think you can beat us in debate about why MAGA is good. I think that if you are MAGA, you should start looking for a different country to live in. I think you're going to see something happen in November, and that will be the beginning of the end of MAGA, because this country has one viable direction, and that viable direction, because of the people that you have made your heroes, there is only one viable direction. It's socialism, and possibly even more intense. It might have to go all the way to communism. And so MAGAs, it's okay if you stay. Just know if you stay, you're going full-blown commie. We're going full-blown commie here in America. It's our America now. You guys made it, so it is the only choice. And if you disagree with me, you can call in and I will explain it to you, but you're going to have to start offering up some solutions to problems that you have enabled and generated. That phone number is 336-543-2101, 336-543-2101. You can call in right now and talk to us and tell us why we're wrong, what we're wrong about. Also, this stream is directing, instead of super chats, donations to the RFR fundraiser. We are trying to raise $100,000 by this Saturday.
Yes.
Here's the thing, guys. I actually added a little thing. So we did a poll. Who would people rather see for the golden mic? Myself, Matt and Forrest, which is tradition, or Jovan, Matt and Forrest? 2/3 to 1/3, Jovan won. I already knew that was going to be the case, but a lot of people commented, why not all four? So we've done a new poll, and the new poll works two ways. One, and this is a big stretch to get there, and I'm standing by it. If that poll wins, and it is, I basically gave a new option, which is Javon, Jimmy, Forrest, Matt. 4. We'll do 4 for the first time ever. As long as it wins, and it has. I mean, it is winning. It definitely is winning the big time. I'm very, very surprised. 85 to 15. 15% of people don't want to see me on an episode on my own channel. You know, hey guys, it is what it is. Somebody wrote, all dudes, come on, I want a ladies version. No, you don't. You guys don't support the ladies show. This is like the people who are like, who are belly aching about women's sports who don't watch women's sports. Like all the transphobes who don't actually watch women's sports. You don't get a say because you don't actually support the lady shows. We would do an all lady show if you guys would support the lady shows, and thus that the goal is to raise $100,000 for RFR. Y'all got to work on your sexism before that's a viable option. Can we get purple up here so I'm more woke while I'm complaining about
purple is royalty. What are you talking about? It's not woke.
It's not
woke. Ooh, actually, I take that back. I like that so much better. I love that.
It's a good color. I like it.
That's an amazing one. I like that.
It's a good banner. But here's the thing. So while that vote is winning, to lock in the vote and get it to be the 4 of us, one other thing has to happen. We got to get this number before this show is over to $50,000. What I'm telling you all is we have to spam with donations 1, 5, 10. We've got a call at least right now that is screening. We will jump to calls. We'll still be doing the normal show. We'll still be debating. We'll still be seeing if MAGA can finally bring something to debate. I submit they cannot. I don't think MAGA can debate. But we will see what happens. We'll see if these people can start putting their money where their mouth is and their brains where their values supposedly are. So far, we have no donations. By the way, if you aren't seeing the little heart icon, 100%, by the way, 100% of your donation goes to RFR. None of it comes to us. None of it goes to YouTube. 100%. Did both MAGA callers actually bail that fast? What the fuck?
He just hung up on me.
As soon as you tried to screen, he hung up because he was just trying to see if he could get on to call to yell slurs. Really? What was happening?
That's weird.
Just got scared?
Yeah.
Oh, well, call back from the 303 number, Colorado number. You got to call back. I want to talk to you. I'm not so scary. Oh, yeah, they were almost certainly a slur caller. They were using a VoIP middle thing.
They love doing that.
I know. And guys, it proves our point that MAGA is a bunch of racist yokels. As I've pointed out, it's our shows where people are calling in to scream slurs and yell bullshit racist shit and bullshit homophobic shit. Nobody's calling the Republican shows and doing that. Thank you so much, Flibberty Giblets. We got to get that thing up to $50,000 before we're done. If you guys want to see me on the Golden Mic with Javon and Forrest and Matt this Friday. So we need to raise like $8,500. If you can't, are you simul streaming over there, by the way?
I am. So everybody, if you want to help support the cause, please swing on over to Jimmy Snow on the Line on YouTube. And it's probably easier because I didn't see the option when I was on mobile yesterday when you were on with Promise.
Yeah.
It wasn't there, but so it is easier on a computer.
I can tell you how to get to it from your PC though.
Do it.
From your phone.
Oh, from the phone. I was going to say PC is easy. You just, it's right there. I see it right there.
First things first, this is an actual step that is necessary, but it's also good. Like the stream. Go ahead and hit like. Let's get this into more people's feeds. MAGA, we're waiting to talk to you. Phone number's right there, 336-543-2101. All right. Once you have liked the stream, and this isn't like one of those ones like double tap to lock in your selection. This actually works. I'll show you guys. Let me mute this. Oh shit.
This is definitely something I do all the time.
Yeah, all right. Check it.
Open up something.
You gotta like, you can double tap to like, and then you press your little icon down on the bottom, that's your profile, and you'll see liked videos there. You might have to refresh if it's brand new. You'll see liked videos down at the bottom. If you just hit that and then you open it, now you'll have a new version where it's kind of like the horizontal. You can still make it big or whatever if you want to. You can still do that, but the chat now has the donation button in it. So if you're trying to find out how to get there, do that there. And guys, let's get that. Let's knock that up to, let's pass the $50,000 tonight before Matt does his show. before any of them do their shows. Let's go ahead and do that. In fact, right now, I'm still waiting for people to call in. So thank you so much, Dusty, Jonathan, Merkham. We've had 3 MAGA callers call in and bail. I think they realize what they were in for. I think they realize that they won't be able to actually defend their values. And guys, I'm straight up saying it. Socialism isn't a preference anymore. It's all we have left. And I think most MAGA people, when they end up talking to me, end up having to admit either that that's true, or that they don't have a better solution than socialism, but they're still against socialism. MAGA 336-543-2101. Guys, let's do something. While we wait to see if any of them have the audacity to call in, that phone number's right there, as we've already said.
So they can't call in because they didn't get their prepaid Trump mobile phone.
Their Trump phone, yeah. Their Trump phone hasn't come yet. As we wait to see if any of them are going to call in, I like being taller in the seat, but I keep getting a little obstructed by this. Can we change this banner to say? Well, I can change it. I don't know why I'm asking. MAGA.
It does go a little over your forehead sometimes.
Solve any problems.
Yeah.
Let's see how that ends up looking. It's too much.
It is a bit too much.
It's falling off the side here. So we need people to be able to see. Can't solve anything. We'll try that. MAGA can't solve anything. We'll try that one. Oof, we need a little bit less.
Yeah. Just
MAGA
a little cut off.
Fails everywhere.
Everything. Oh, there we go. That works too.
Debate us, 336-543-2101. That phone number there is 336-543-2101 if you want to call to debate. Here's what we're going to do in the meantime. Y'all, I am going to pull up this tool I made. And we're going to have a little bit of fun with it. Y'all know Tim from New York? Let's take a poll. I want to see how many people we can get to put right on this. Do you like Tim from New York? Oh, wait. Or should we make a list of our least favorite guys? Who is the worst repeat caller? People start in the chat. Start throwing out some people I should throw into this. I'm going to go Tim from New York. Who else should I be adding?
Andrew from New Jersey.
Andrew from New Jersey.
Gosh. I don't know if I've got, well, me personally, it would be David from Florida from the other day. Cortez, the non-voter.
Ooh, Cortez. And where was Cortez from? Do you remember? Was he also New Jersey?
He was either New York or New Jersey, yeah.
Cortez.
We'll just put it in New Jersey.
From Nonsense.
From Nonsense. John from Canada. That's a good one.
John Canada. All right.
Yeah, ran into that one the other day. Someone said Rainwood. I don't know who Rainwood
let's see.
is.
Nate Billy. Okay, should I knock out somebody for Nate Billy? Because I've got Andrew Cortez, John, and Tim. And I can only do 4.
Andrew Cortez, John, and Tim. No, they sound like the worst of the worst,
I think those
honestly.
are the ones. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, oh man, Ulrich is pretty bad. Nate Billy just saved by the bell because these guys are so bad. All right.
You might have to do 2 polls, right? And then do like the top 2 from each and then do a new one.
I said callers by accident. We can ignore it. Guys, y'all pick which one is the worst one. How many people can we get to respond to this in chat? What was that last person who called and dropped? What were they saying? Luthien? Hello? Can she not hear? Is she screening? Am I missing a call that she's screening another call?
No, it looked like the auto screener. They said that they wanted to.
But I saw her talking to her.
Yeah, it's weird.
I want to know what he said when she
Did
screened.
you say something to me?
Yeah, what happened with that last person who called in because they bailed?
That was a fan calling in. They weren't debating.
And so they just wanted to call and like kick it.
I think they said that they were just really curious why the MAGAs keep hanging up. So they wanted to see if
because they're scared.
Yeah, they wanted to see if the screening questions were like hard or if I was like being mean, I think.
There are no, I mean, the screening questions are, what are your name? What are your pronouns? What is your question? Like that's age, the basic thing. Actually, I can go through it for you. I've got they fill out a form, every caller. Caller name, age, locations, pronouns, identifier. So are you a theist, conservative, MAGA, atheist, liberal, leftist? What are you? And then you've got a question and you've got notes. So yeah, I don't know. It's all pretty straightforward, pretty silly. All right, what do we got here? We have 323 votes right now for Andrew from New Jersey. Okay. All right. 53% or 53% is going to Andrew from New Jersey. Okay, I see that. I see you. Okay, guys, here's what we're going to do.
I'm not voting because I've not interacted with John, and I've only talked to Cortez twice.
John is...
I know. I'm glad I've not talked to him. I was there last week when he called in from a new number to harass Promise. So I was there for that.
All right, guys.
You guys go live at the perfect time for me to tune in the afternoon. So I love it.
While you're working?
Yeah, it's great.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to be putting on a stopwatch here. I've got a show tool where I can go and see how much the fundraiser has raised as of this moment. So I'm gonna scrape that now. Boom. Start of window. We're at 41,770. And what we're going to do is I'm going to hit start on this. And for 5 minutes, every donation is a donation in the name of Andrew from New Jersey. Now, you can still tax write it off yourself in your own name, but every donation when I hit start for 5 minutes is dedicated to Andrew from New Jersey. If you're not willing to give up $5 by hitting that little... Okay, I'm hitting start now. Start. Everyone from here forward for the next 5 minutes, I'll scrape it, is dedicated to Andrew from New Jersey. What you need to do is find... and we have calls. We're still going to do calls. I want to know how much can we lift that thing up? Can we get all the way to $45,000 off of just Andrew from New Jersey? That piece of absolute shit. Now, I know for some of you, it's a little bit harder to get to it. You're looking for an icon that looks like this. What happened with this guy? Why did this guy back out? Why did 308 hang up?
It's so weird.
Luthien, what happened with that guy?
I don't know. I finished screening him and put him in the queue. I guess.
And he just bailed?
I guess. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe.
What the heck?
Goodness sakes. Guys, you're looking for that heart icon that looks like two hands. If you're having trouble looking for it, like the stream. I'll show you again.
There they go.
On your phone, like the stream, and then hit the little icon that is your profile, refresh, and then click the most recent video in your liked. Well, does it work in history also? I think it works in history too. Yeah, you can also hit the video in history, and you can hit that heart. So keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. We want to see how many people, how much time is left on this timer. We only have, we've got like 3.5 minutes left to be able to do it, to get what we can get in the name of Andrew from New Jersey. Absolutely keep spamming it. Spam the heckin' heck out of it. I want to see, just in case, did I build this tool smart? Does this tool work the smart way? Shit, where did I put where's my pencil? Oh, it's just on the other side. Let's see, 41,770. Am I able to change the end one without resetting?
It keeps hanging up, like as soon as
you put him in the queue, it just hangs up?
Yeah, as soon as I click queue, it's like he either hangs up or the system hangs up.
Did we need to test it? Because like I can mute real quick and call in.
Yeah, why don't you see if that happens? If she puts you in the queue. 336-543-2101. 336-543-2101. Because certainly if it's something on our end, keep on throwing it in. Right now, we have only raised $659 so far in the name of Andrew from New Jersey. In fact, I got to start keeping score of this thing. I'm going to give it its own notepad on my pad here. Discord. Okay. Let me do that. I'm not sure. There's 2 calls, and I'm not sure which one's Ari, but Ari could add it as a note. She wanted. No, there isn't a way to turn
Yeah,
it
it disconnected automatically.
As soon as she put you in the queue, it did?
Yep. as soon as she said, I'm going to put you in the queue, it dropped the call.
All right. Well, we got to figure out how that's going to work. Guys, we have less than 2 minutes. So can I change my end scrape and it'll update it? Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, the tool is built even better than I realized it was. So right now we're only at $747. We have 90 seconds left to get as much as we can. I think what we're going to have to try doing is ending the show on Call-In Studio and then re-establishing it and see if that fixes it. Yeah, go ahead, babe, if you don't mind. Babe is Luthien, in case anybody is getting confused.
That's on me. So.
There's less than a minute left, or not less. There's about a minute left. Guys, we have to break. We're only at 747. We have to break $1,000 of donations. We're only at 749. We have to break 1,000 in just the name of Andrew. Thank you, Agony. Now we're at $1,249. $1,249 in the name of Andrew. But keep going, because remember, we're trying to get this number below me at 50,000 before the stream is over. So we absolutely have to get there. We have to get to 50 grand before the number's over. Thank you again so much. We got a big $500 donation from Agme. Guys, keep doing it. We only have 40 seconds left. Keep doing the donations. Luthien is trying to get the call system reconnected. We will see if that fixes the issue that we are having tonight, because I don't actually understand what that issue is about, to tell you the truth. Let me make sure they haven't messaged me like, we tried to bill your call system.
You are connected as the host. Welcome.
No, it wouldn't connect us in the first place. I did realize my business debit card is expiring this month, and I was like, "There's no way that's the problem, right?" But no, there's not. That ain't it. Because we wouldn't even be able to connect in the first place if that was the case, and like we're still billing at this moment, so it's not that. Will you go ahead and test call again?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't have any emails that anything's gone weird there either, so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, 336. Well, let's wait until we know that things are going on. Okay, we hit the 5-minute mark. I'm going to hit the scrape to end. We were able to raise, in the name of Andrew, $1,249. $1,249. Now, here's the thing, guys. Throughout the show, we're going to have to do the other people too. Tim, Cortez, John. I think I'm going to throw Nate Billy on this board as well.
It dropped me again. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to do about that. Shit. Dude, they don't have like a live support that I know of.
It also makes like a little X.
Makes a little X?
A little red X when I click.
I wonder if, like, would it do the same?
If I just don't put it in the host queue, if I just fill it out, and then you can just pick from the ones that fill out. Like, is the host.
Do you have like a return to the other queue option? Just return to regular queue, not host queue?
I think so.
Will you try that out? Try that out real quick.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, listen, while we're trying to fix this, let's do another drive. This one is for, who should we do next? Here, I'm going to end poll. Who would you, all right, here's what I want. I'm going to do start a poll. Who would you donate $5 to RFR in the name of? And I'm going to make it Nate, Billy, Andrew. Are you two testing it again?
I can, yeah. Well, someone else is there.
Luthien, are you already handling that?
39 calls? What?
I will say, I've never seen them wait for our total amount to be this high before usually billing us. We're almost to we're approaching $500 in billing for them. For 2 weeks. It's fucking so expensive, this fucking stupid system.
That's still hung up.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
I was going to say the only other thing I can think of is either leaving them in the screening room or popping them into the host queue as long as nobody's here.
Coming straight from, well, Hang on.
That would be difficult, honestly.
All right, hit the new poll. Who would you send at least $5 in the name of? That's what the poll currently is. Who should we be doing next for the next drive of donations? Again, thank you to everybody who donated on the last one and raising us $1,249 in the name of Andrew from New Jersey for RFR, which keep in mind, Andrew would hate RFR. Andrew must hate RFR. All right, dear, will you end that show? John, who's waiting in the thing, shit, should we just take John's call right now and then we see if we can solve it after that one?
See if it'll even work.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me try that.
That's a good question.
Let me send that to Banner. What does NB stand for?
Nebraska.
No, NB NE
NE.
is Nebraska. Yeah, that's okay. Also, I have the age. Is that in the right spot? Yeah, okay. NE. Okay, that should fix that. All right, let's try that. John from Nebraska, you are on the line with Jimmy and Ari. John, can you hear us? Well, now I don't even hear John.
Hello?
I don't either. Oh, there he is.
John, hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you, John?
Doing fantastic. Glad to talk to you guys.
Excellent. And in the so you're 35. That means you could vote in the last 3 elections where Trump was a candidate. So in those 3 elections, who'd you vote for?
Believe it or not, I did not vote, actually.
No, I have no problem believing that.
Found it. Yeah, I did not find any political candidate in the past few elections that I thought was worthy of my vote, and so I, as a true American, I thought I'd opt out of voting for them.
But that isn't the true American thing, because how did you not voting prevent anything, change anything, do anything? Not participating just supports whoever ultimately wins. It's essentially a vote for whoever ends up winning.
I disagree. I think the people who did vote, they're the ones who vote in the arrogant, self-righteous people who run the government, run Congress and stuff. So I believe that since I'm not the one who voted any of those people in, then
you are, though, John.
What do you mean?
Because on November 4th in 2024 or 5th, whichever day it was that year, in early November of 2024, there was a day where you could cast a vote. And on the day that you cast that vote, the only options were between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Abstaining in no way prevents anybody from winning. Abstaining does help support the winner because you aren't voting against the winner. So you can't even say, I actually worked against a specific one. So at the end of the day, the only option you have in November to vote for was the lesser of 2 evils, and you abstained. Therefore, you supported ultimately whoever won, which was Donald Trump, by not at least trying to vote to prevent that win, and I would argue the greater evil. Abstaining from voting is still a type of voting, and it doesn't actually go toward what solution does abstaining from voting actually go toward?
Well, I think that's kind of a little loaded there, because I feel like give me a candidate that's worth voting for.
I agree that we should get that too.
Voting.
I agree we should get that too, but on the day when it's already happening, you haven't gotten that, and you still have the lesser of 2 evils to choose between.
I think a decent question here would be...
Other side? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask you, like, have you ever voted in a primary?
No, I have not.
Okay.
So wait, you're saying you want a better candidate, but you don't even participate in the primaries when the better candidates do exist.
Yeah.
Have you never even heard of a candidate you would have liked?
Quite honestly, no. Maybe certain candidates at some point that I might have liked, but eventually they become some sort of sellout or some sort of not exactly what they propose at first and stuff. Sure.
Can you name a couple of the people who also ran in the primary against Trump in 2024? Who primary, not general? Who were the Republican alternatives that were running? Do you know?
Oh, goodness. Right off the top of my head, no, I can't think of that right away.
Who ran against Biden for the primary in 2020?
Who ran against Biden? I don't remember any running against Biden, to be honest.
Against Biden in the primary in 2020. You don't remember the showdown? You don't know how Kamala Harris got the position as vice president?
No, I can't really, to be honest.
So you don't actually know whether... John, like your political opinions, not to be mean, but here we go. You're a joke. You're a joke of a person with a political opinion, because you're saying you want a better candidate. The primaries is when you can vote for a better candidate. And by the way, when you push for that better candidate who aligns more with your values, giving them more support literally signals to whoever the candidate ends up being, like, hey, Bernie Sanders, for example, which is who it was in 2020, was his biggest contender. Bernie Sanders has this huge contingent of support. If you now want their support, you're going to have to throw them some bones. And so Biden, who was trying to run as moderate as he could, ended up pushing to the left and winning because of the Bernie challenge. You could have done that. You could have supported a primary candidate who is the better one, thus, so that when you eventually have to vote for the lesser of two evils, you might not get the one you want, but you would have participated in moving them in the direction that you prefer.
I get what you're coming at, but I feel as voting for the lesser of two evils, why does that have to be our political choices there? Like,
it's not about why does it have to be. Like, we all want a better future. It's the reality we are in. And if you didn't participate in the election and vote for the lesser of two evils, you did basically say it's not important enough to me to reduce the harm that the consequences of this election will have. I'm not going to try and hurt the least amount of people.
I think
yes, it would be subjective.
I feel like both sides are equally as evil. I feel like
you're
both
wrong.
Sides are.
What are your values?
My values,
within your values, are more or less dead people better?
More. Sorry, repeat that question again.
According to your values, are more dead people, especially innocent dead people, or less innocent dead people better?
I feel like less dead people in general are better.
Are more wars or less wars better?
I would think less wars are better.
I agree. Are more protected pedophiles in high levels of power or less protected pedophiles in positions of power better?
Or, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of how you reframe that question. So,
okay, just imagine high places of power, protection in high places of power. Should we have those protections for more pedophiles or less pedophiles?
I would think we would like protections for less pedophiles.
Great. So far on three things that are both our values that we agree on, there is one candidate that clearly would do less protections of pedophiles, less dead innocent people, and less wars. And it wasn't Donald Trump.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
Then you don't agree that they were equally bad unless you can find the ways in which the things that overcome those three challenges I just gave you as worse. From Kamala Harris, what matches more Donald Trump, more wars, more innocent dead people, more pedophiles and high powers of government? What did Kamala Harris bring that overpowers those?
I don't disagree that Kamala Harris didn't bring those awful agendas, obviously, but
So what were the awful agendas that were worse than those?
No, I didn't say that she had any worse agendas than those. I just feel like that the Democratic Party did us a it didn't do us well by not giving us an election. They just threw her in there.
I agree.
They
should have
pulled out Joe Biden and thought that they should just give us they didn't even give us an option to vote for Kamala Harris. They just threw her in there saying you have to vote for her. I agree.
That was a terrible decision. What's worse? What's worse? Bypassing a primary or more pedophiles, more wars, and more murders? Which one's worse? A or B?
No, I think that it's obvious that I would prefer less pedophiles and less wars.
Me too. So you agree then they aren't equally bad. The two parties were not equally bad and the two candidates were not equally bad. It's okay for you to say, look, I didn't think about it that way. And had I talked to you the day before the election, you'd have probably gotten me to the ballot. It's fine to say that if that's where we're at.
You know what? Yeah. You know, when you word it that way, absolutely. Yeah, I probably would have gone and voted at the elections.
So, John, here's my question for you now, and then this is my last question. I'm going to let Ari take it from there. In fact, if you guys will donate $250 right now, so I'm going to start scraping before I get done with this conversation, a total of $250 between all of you. Once I have finished this question, I will not speak again until Ari is done with this caller. Once I've finished with this convo, I will shut up completely. For $250 of donations, you guys, you gotta send those in now. Okay, John. The options next are going to be fundamentally a Democratic Party and a conservative party, probably MAGA, and then probably something liberal, maybe liberal progressive. My suspicion is Gavin Newsom will run and win the primary, but he will be pulled to the left by a challenge from AOC, who will also run. She might even end up being the VP pick. Okay, so Billy Sipes already with $250 wants me to shut up after this. But guys, keep donating. As soon as we're done with this question, John, the question is, I think you're smart enough to already recognize that AI and robotics are going to destroy our economy and put people out of work no matter how much they want to work, and take people who have middle-class jobs and in the shorter term, make it that they only have poverty wages in the shorter term and then no jobs in the longer term. Between the liberal Gavin Newsom party and the conservative party, which one of those parties is proposing solutions and regulations to try and prevent a mass amount of unemployment, starvation, and poverty?
It's really sad that I only have those two choices, because I feel like
yes, but do you recognize only one of those in that framing? You recognize that only one of those is an option, and
no,
that's
I don't.
What you're gonna have to vote on.
Any of those, I don't feel like either one of those have any of the American people's best interests at heart. I feel like
your question was regulations and programs to basically catch the people who will be unemployed because of AI automation and robotics. That's the question. Which one of those parties is there even a shot at anything?
No, I don't feel like either side has any solution or any answers or any good outcome.
You don't believe either of them want to regulate AI and robotics companies? You think neither of them do? We know Donald Trump doesn't. In fact, he's enabled them, given them tax breaks, and basically given them blank checks to race to making us all unemployed. You don't think the Democrats want regulations on Elon Musk's companies?
Not exactly, no. I mean, if they do, they're not doing a great job at it.
May the universe have mercy on your brain. I give you to Ari now. I will be muted for the remainder of this call.
It's so crazy. That's what he likes to be known as, actually, too. He'd rather be known as the atheist.
I'm sorry. I've been following you since Mr. Atheist, so it's all right.
Okay, he's a fan. Okay, so I am curious. So you So Joe Biden dropped out on July 21st of 2024 from the race. Do you know when the Democratic National Convention needed to know the names for their delegates? What date they needed it by?
Do I? Not off the top of my head. No, I can't say that.
Okay. They needed it by July 31st. Do you think that 10 days is enough time to hold a nationwide primary across all 50 states and territories?
Do I think it's enough time? No. Is it possible? Maybe,
no.
But definitely not enough time.
Yeah, no, it's not enough time. It's not possible to get ballots printed because you also have to give mail-in ballots opportunities with enough time to go out there. So that takes a lot of work to get done. And the reason why is it's unfortunately the DNC waits a long time to hold their convention. They do it the longest time out. They don't do it until I believe it was August 11th. And most states have to know who's going on their ballot by the beginning of September. The majority of states by the beginning of September. And they do it so late, right? And delegates are pledged, but it's not guaranteed. So even when you vote in a primary, what you're doing is you're voting for the delegate that's going to throw their weight behind a candidate, right? And even then, she didn't get all of the delegates that were able to be pledged.
Okay.
What exactly is it that you want to see from a candidate? Maybe we should start there.
That's tough because I really have been unpleased by just about every single candidate I've seen in the past several years, few elections, I should say. I've not seen a single candidate that I think there's some candidates that attempt to represent the American people and try to represent or try to at least fight for what's best for the American people. But then again, I don't think that there's anybody who genuinely wants to make a decent change in this country and wants to better the American people's way of life. I don't think that there's either side is better than the other. I think both sides are bought out and paid for and completely it's all, not to quote somebody, but it's all one big club and we're not in it. I feel like all the American people are against this government, against this Congress that do not have any interest in bettering and making the American people's life better.
Okay.
Everything's about profit. Everything's about making more money for themselves, no matter what color they represent or what side they're on. Every single person in Congress is not for the American people. They all need to, they're all just bought out and paid for, no matter what side. I don't think there's one side that's better than another.
No, I'm going to pause you, right? Because I'm going to help you out with something. So you are actually able to go ahead and look up every single candidate and see exactly where they got money from. Gosh, I can't remember the name of a website, but you can see all donations. It's all tracked by the FEC, right? You can see it on fec.gov, every single federal candidate. You might need to pin the comment, Jimmy. Just so you know. Sorry. Open Secrets. Thank you, Rocketeer. Yeah, so Open Secrets will tell you who's donated from where, what, when, why, right? Won't give you the why. You can figure that out for yourself, okay? And I think what is notable to me is when I asked you, what are you looking for in a candidate? You just gave your feelings and the vibes you get from people that are already in there. That's not the question that I was asking you, right? So, for example, I know one main policy that I would like to see any candidate run for is a form of universal health care or a form of universal background checks, because I think that we need to check private sales of guns and not just make it when you buy from a store. So those are two things that I look for when I look at candidate websites, right? If I don't see it, I won't vote for them in the primary, but if they are my option against the person that's saying, fuck all the immigrants, fuck all the transgender individuals in our country, then yeah, I'll vote against the person that's the hateful person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or get rid of DEI because they don't understand what it is. But when I was asking you, like, what are you looking for from a candidate? That's what I'm asking you, right? Did you follow Zoran Mamdani in New York at all and see what he was doing?
Very little. I can't say I kept up with him too much. I don't live in New York, so it's kind of irrelevant to me. So whatever he had to do for the city of New York was just irrelevant to me. So I didn't really care that much. I heard of some of the legislation he was trying to pass, or whatever he was trying to do, and whatnot. I saw some clips from the debates that went before he was elected. And like I said, I didn't really keep up with it that much. I can't say I'm super educated with it.
Okay. Well, I was just giving it as like a focal point. Here's the biggest thing, right? So the Supreme Court kind of fucked us in 2010 when they voted in favor of Citizens United and allowing people to start taking corporation money, like monies from corporations and super PACs and things like that, and allowing them to get involved. We also got fucked over when the FEC, sorry, not the FEC, but when the presidential debates changed their rules where they didn't have to allow anyone that wasn't polling over a certain percentage. So basically that cut out all independent candidates. They only had to look at the front runners, the Democrat and the Republican, right? You're literally arguing against a brick wall that cannot be changed without someone in Congress or SCOTUS or even the president trying to fight against it. The normal person on the street saying that rules need to change. And the only side that I've ever heard say anything against Citizens United is in fact the Democratic Party. Specifically, like AOC has spoken out against Citizens United. And that's an important thing to start at, right? And you can track candidates to see if they've taken any corporate money or specifically PAC money from like APAC or anything like that. You can track all of this information. It's there, open secrets, okay? What I see is someone that wants to be politically involved, John, and you feel politically outcasted. And so you're apathetic. And I think that is a problem. You are complacent with everything that's going on because you're not actually advocating or stepping out to make a change. And I think that's something you should modify your worldview on. Even if you go out and vote for a third party. Have you even voted once in your local elections for like your governor, mayor, city council?
Yes, I have actually.
Okay, you at least do that much. But you need to do more because your vote affects people in our country, or your non-vote. Your non-existent vote does affect people in this country. In 2022, we had 262 million citizens over the age of 18. Out of the 262 million, only 162 are registered to vote. That's a lot. You're one of the 100 million that's not registered to vote. That was theoretically eligible.
I registered to vote.
Okay. So then you're one of the, I think it's 8 million that did not go out and vote in 2024 for the president.
Right,
yeah. That's a problem. Your vote is just one vote. However, if less people think the way that you do and thinking that either A, my vote doesn't matter, B, nobody speaks to me, so why should I vote for them? C, it's about picking the lesser of the two evils. Well, the lesser of two evil is the harm reduction. Because right now, we see harm being perpetrated throughout our entire country on the minorities, right? In whatever class they are in, right? the people that make up the least amount of the population are being targeted by the government. And I'm not saying it's your fault, so please don't feel that way. But you have contributed partially to it. Yeah.
I feel like it's wrong to vote for the lesser of two evils, because if I'm
what
still
exactly
voting for evil, so why would I want
okay, fine. You've said that before. What exactly was, name a single policy that Kamala Harris campaigned on that was evil?
I can't name something specifically that she did was evil. But
no, not what she did. I said policy that she campaigned on.
I can't say that she campaigned on anything that was evil, but that was the whole spiel.
So then it wasn't voting for lesser of two evils then?
But that was the whole spiel with the whole election was, oh, if you vote for her, you're voting for the lesser of two evils. And it's like, again,
who said that? Who in the Democratic Party that endorsed Kamala Harris said that?
I can't say anybody in the Democratic Party said that, but like I said, she also was just kind of thrown into the election. Like she was just, it was more like a vote for her or you're for Trump. And it's like, if you don't vote for her, then you are for Trump. And I don't like being subjected like that. I don't want to just vote for somebody just to, like I said, it comes back to the lesser of two evils. It's like,
it's not.
They're all politicians.
Yeah.
They're all politicians. They're all evil. They've all probably done some horrible things to get in the positions that they're in. I don't know specifics what they are.
You keep saying that, but there's no proof of that. Let's see. You're in Nebraska, right?
No,
last question.
You got that from actually.
Oh, sorry. I don't remember what state you're in. Are you going to vote in your primaries for congressional candidates? Yay or nay?
Likely nay.
Okay. Well, then we are going to move on. Jimmy raised his goal, and please reconsider your decision not to vote. All right? Get off your butt. Don't be complacent.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to talk and stuff. I will
definitely
take in consideration. And you guys, keep doing your thing. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate your political discussions with people, and
Yeah. Thanks for being here, man. You have a good one.
You as
well. All right, great.
I wasn't trying to cut him off at the end there, but
it's all good. It's all good. All right. Okay, next caller. We actually lost your screening info, so I'm going to bring you on here. Caller from the 540 area code. I'm afraid we lost the screening info, so we're just going to fill that out again real quick. What are your pronouns?
Well, first of all, my pronoun is genetic male.
Well, that's not a pronoun, though.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I choose as my pronoun. I'm sorry.
No. That's actually not one of the options.
So I don't get to. Yeah. So I don't get to choose my pronoun.
Correct. Yeah. No, you have to choose from actual pronouns. It's like if I said, hang on, genetic male.
No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to.
All right, I'm going to mute you there for a second so I can explain this to you. If I ask you what your favorite food is, and you said genetic male, I would either have to call the police because you're a cannibal, or I would have to inform you that that's not a food. So genetic male, again, I don't know your screening info. If you could just tell me try this again. What is your pronoun?
I really wish I was the last caller, because I have answers to all of the questions that you asked him.
Well, hey, we'll be able to get there. Can we get through the screening real quick? Can we get through
You're not going to.
Hey, I don't know what you're saying. I'm not going to do. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not going to do. I did mute you again. We just need to get your info. We can do the conversation that you want to do and answer all the questions. I just got to get your info. So coming back, it seems like you don't want to give us your pronouns. Okay. No pronouns. So who are we talking to? What should we, what should we call you?
Male is my pronoun.
What's your name?
My name is Stephen Tracy. I live at 3233.
Hang on. Okay. Okay, I'm beeping again. That beep is you being muted again. Take a breath, slow down. I have to fill out a form so that the tag above me works correctly. Okay, guy? I just have to fill out the form. So let's go slowly. Let's start again. What name should I put on the tag?
Steve.
Steve. Excellent. Steve. Okay, fantastic. Great. Steve. Next question. What are your pronouns?
Genetic male.
Okay. Well, that's not a pronoun, but we'll come back to it. How old are you, Steve?
60.
60 years old. Excellent. And Steve, who is 60. What are your pronouns?
Genetic male.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to ask Grok real quick. Hey, Grok, is genetic male a pronoun? Maybe I'm the dumb one. Is genetic male a pronoun? Let me check this. Steve, you'll have to wait for a second while Grok is checking on this. No, genetic male is not a pronoun. It's a description of a biological sex, specifically someone whose chromosomes are typically XY, not a word to replace a person's name in a sentence. In English, pronouns are words like he, him, his, she, her, hers, they, them, theirs. Non-binary or neo-pronouns such as ze, zir, zirs, they, them. Those are what Grok is letting me know would be pronouns. So anyway, are you MAGA or are you liberal?
Okay, my pronoun can be XY. There you go. Call me XY.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Those are letters. Those are letters. Those also aren't pronouns. Are you? And you? Did you say you're liberal? Did you say you're liberal? I'm just filling out the form. You said you're liberal, right?
No.
Oh, are you liberal or MAGA or what are you?
All right. Am I going to be allowed to speak?
Sure, Steve, I have to fill out the form and you're being difficult. I'm excited to do this with you. Okay, I've got Steve is 60. Are you MAGA or liberal? Are you MAGA or liberal?
Okay, here's what it comes down to. All right.
Nope. No. We got to fill out my form, Steve.
It's more new.
So that beep was the mute again. Steve, we got to fill out the form. Okay, Steve, there's a form to fill out and I got to know whether or not you are MAGA or liberal. I will tell you, if you insist on using XY as your pronouns, fine, but I do believe the correct pronunciation of that will be she. So we'll be referring to you as a she all night long. Anyway, Steve, I need to know the next question because I got to fill out this form. We have all this database we keep track of and everything for our archive and everything else, yep. Steve. So Steve, for the name tag and everything, are you MAGA or are you liberal?
So you're not going to let me speak?
I will after you answer these questions. In fact, answering the questions would be a type of speaking. Are you MAGA or liberal?
So you're not going to let me have a discussion with you?
I absolutely will after we're done with the form. No, are you MAGA or liberal?
No, wrong. I'm done
yes,
with
I will.
The form.
Okay, but I'm not. And so wait, I'm not. So okay, that's when we'll get to have a conversation.
Here's the answer to the question.
Are you MAGA or liberal?
It's more nuanced than that.
Okay, so give me a one-word label that does represent. If not MAGA, not liberal, what's your one-word label?
I don't believe in labels.
Okay, so Steve is a 60-year-old gay man, and what were your pronouns? Wait, you told the screener you were gay. You told the screener you were gay.
That's a lie. Now you don't want to have.
Steve, you told the screener. Steve, are you straight?
No,
okay, wait. Are you straight?
I don't. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Hang on. I'm filling out my form. That beep is you being muted. Steve, I'm going to bring you back on. Steve, I apologize. Steve is 5'6" with a receding hairline. He is 60 years old. He's mostly bald. Steve is not gay. I believe he said it's more nuanced than that, which I believe establishes that Steve is some type of bisexual, gender fluid, probably fairy. So Steve's political affiliation is fairy. He's not gay. It's he is sexually fluid. So Steve, is that why you're having a hard time giving us pronouns? Because your sexual fluidity is more nuanced than that, and you don't want to be restricted to simple pronouns. Steve, is that what was going on?
This is personal stuff. It has nothing to do with anything I want to discuss.
Does your wife know you're gay?
That you have discussed.
Does your wife know you're gay? No, she didn't. She faked her death because she didn't want to talk to you ever again.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. So you don't want to have a discussion.
Yeah, my guy, you literally yelled at my girlfriend. Hey, my guy, well, your DMs asking me to show hole would completely disagree. You are in my DMs. Just so everybody knows, this is Steve, the 60-year-old from Virginia, who is constantly in my DMs trying to show butthole. And Steve got to speak to the screener, who was my girlfriend, and thought he could yell at my screener doing her fucking job. Your wife didn't die of cancer. You were the cancer in your wife's life, and she faked her death to never speak to you again. Steve, do your parents know you're gay, or are they dead too?
This is not a conversation. Let's have a conversation.
Oh, okay, fine, Steve, fine. Let's reset and let's start over. We're going to start over the way we always start over. Okay, Steve, we're going to start over. Steve, we're resetting. We're resetting and starting over. We're resetting and starting over. Steve, we're resetting and starting over.
Right, so
Steve, hang on, Steve. We're resetting it. Jesus, I'm muting you because we're resetting and starting over. So I'm acting like the call is new.
It's always me, though.
Oh, my God.
I'm just going to point that out.
Everybody call reset. Pretend none of this last shit just happened. Everybody, please welcome onto the show Steve, who is 60 years old from Virginia. Steve, welcome to the show. Before we get started, what are your pronouns?
So I'd like to address something she said earlier.
I agree. What are your pronouns, though? Could you just use she to refer to her? I'm going to be so fucking confused who you mean until I know your pronouns. So, Steve, what were your pronouns?
About it, I'm not.
No.
Okay, then answer the question.
Like
answer the question, Steve. Answer the question if you're not confused. What are your pronouns?
And that's the thing. You're not going to allow me to have a discussion with you.
You yelled at my girlfriend. Hey, Steve, you yelled at my girlfriend. I don't give a shit. Fuck you in your fucking face. I fucking
legitimately. I'll give you my address. You can come
apologize.
Pussy.
Apologize.
Wants that.
Apologize.
Pussy. How about this?
Apologize.
Come over to my address. Come over to my house. Let's meet in person.
Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I'm an hour from DC.
The playground.
I am
the playground.
Less than let's
meet at the Steve, let's meet at the playground and resolve this. We're going to the playground and we're going to by the way, mister, we're not having a conversation. We're not having a debate. Meet me at the playground, guy. I'm going to die. You won't let me say my dumb shit, so I need to solve this with violence. By the way, Steve, you're 5'6", 400 pounds. You are made mostly of Pillsbury biscuits.
But he's also...
I'm 35, 200, in my prime, and a woodworker. You think
That's why he's inviting you on a date.
Oh, it was a date. I'm so sorry. I thought you were trying to get me to fight. The playground is now fucked up. We are not... I know usually you would go picking up people at the playground. That's what your party likes to do. You're a bunch of fucking pedophiles. But no, I'm going to pass on that. Steve... All right, let's reset. I'm bringing you on. I'm unmuting you. What are your pronouns?
Wow, you're really upset, aren't you?
What? I'm really upset. You just tried to fight me.
Yeah.
You think I'm emotional? You literally just tried to fight me. You literally just said, come to my house. Where are we meeting up?
Wait, Jimmy, he just said it's not a fight. So it was a date. It was a date. He was inviting you on a date.
You're trying to date me?
Yeah, he's not inviting you for a fight, so it must be a date.
Hey, Steve, what is the diameter? What is the diameter of the dildos you've managed to dilate your anus to? Can you get a whole head up there yet? I mean, that's where you store all of your facts and informations. And obviously you needed more space because your prostate's the size of a grapefruit, but you don't want to go to the doctor. That'd be gay, getting that finger up your ass. How many times have you had a doctor's finger up your ass? And I mean for medical stuff, not recreationally.
So it's not fuck immigrants. It's fuck illegal immigration.
Okay. Hey, Steven. Hey, Steve. What are your pronouns?
Yeah. Hey, don't let me speak, bro. Don't let me speak.
But what are your pronouns?
Stop and finish your introduction.
I will clarify. I'll clarify everything for you. I'll clarify.
Okay, great. Mute. I muted you for a second because you said you clarify everything for me. I want to make it extremely clear. I would like you to clarify what your pronouns are. Unmute.
Tranny. Your girlfriend sounds like a tranny.
Mine does?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, here's my impression of what your wife sounds like. So you said you could clarify anything. You said you could clarify anything. But I still haven't heard you clarify your pronouns.
Republicans are going to win midterms. I'll tell you why.
Have you ever had consensual sex? Go.
Yeah. Why do you got to get personal? Let's have a discussion.
If you've only ever raped people, don't tell me your pronouns.
You're upset.
Oh my God, you're a rapist. Oh my God, Steven's a rapist. I give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. You fuck with my... Oh, by the way, Steven, I want you to know what happened before you came on the air. 10 minutes ago, about 15 minutes ago now, it became clear you were yelling at my girlfriend in the other room. So I went to chat and I said, if they will raise $1,000 for RFR, I promise to only troll and rage bait when I pick up your call. So thank you, because we raised $1,109 for Recovering from Religion, which is an amazing organization that helps people that are deconstructing and getting past the trauma that is losing their community and their lives when it was so intertwined with religion. Stephen, I got to tell you, thank you for the $1,109. I'm a man of my word. I promise you, this call will never be anything but rage baiting and trolling you. Because, Stephen, let's be so honest and let's be so clear. You are a sensitive, hormonal, 5'3", 400-pound, emotional bitch.
Ooh.
And I don't give a shit.
Upset. And just upset over a simple question of pronouns.
Got it all out. Let's have it.
So what are your pronouns?
I dare you.
Yeah, okay.
So what are your pronouns?
Yeah, let's do it. What are your pronouns? Hell yeah, discussion starting right here. What are your pronouns? Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. What are your pronouns?
I dare you.
I accept your dare. I had to mute you again because you're not listening. I accept your dare. Conversation beginning now. I will ask the first question. What are your pronouns?
Well, I want to respond to what she said.
And what are your pronouns?
Yourself?
Yeah. And see, you don't have an argument, or you wouldn't do this.
Ma'am, calm down, ma'am. What are your pronouns?
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ma'am.
Whatever, dude. That doesn't matter.
Steve, I double dog dare you to tell us your pronouns.
Your wife went to the doctor and asked them to inject her with cancer because she was tired of living with you. Did you know that, Steve? Did you know that's what happened? She asked for the cancer.
You probably celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. I get it.
We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. Do you know that Charlie Kirk's pronouns were he, him?
You're a bitch. And Charlie Kirk was cool.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. So anyway, Steven, feel free to call back when you figure out how to emotionally regulate. We're going to let you go. Oh, man. Anyway, everybody, that was Steve, gay man from Virginia, gender fluid fairy type. That was Steve.
I thought he was a furry.
Meeting a furry fairy type. We carry the flame.
Someone wanted to point out in my chat, Jimmy runs a channel where all of his fans tell him to go fuck himself. Do these people really think they can say anything that will hurt him?
Yeah.
He literally, you encourage people to do it.
You got no stranger is capable of insulting me because I literally have spent the last 8 years where my entire platform is held hostage by my appeal to strangers. And at a certain point you become desensitized to it. And you just go, oh, a shit ton of people hate me and I don't know them. And they create areas online to create conspiracies about what's wrong with me and why they hate me. And I can see that none of it is like real. Yeah. Just become desensitized. Honestly, I'm more concerned about anybody in chat who felt like they caught a stray than I am about Steven and what I said to Steven. But yeah, I don't think any of you guys have family members who fake cancer just to get who went and got cancer from a doctor just to get away from you. Just Steven. All right. Well, I gotta get my screening thing up here real quick.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, no. I just said it. I don't know why, honestly.
What'd you say?
All I said was ope.
Oh, for fun?
Yeah, I guess so.
Was that a recreational ope?
Yeah.
Ope?
It's just the formerly Colorado person who's also lived in North Dakota coming out, I guess. I've lived all over.
Ope?
Ope.
All right, well, here we go again on our own. Guys, keep donating to RFR down below. We're trying to get to 50,000 before the end of the stream. If we do so, I will join the golden mic. We are very close to 45,000. So if you'll hit those donations now, if you can't see the donation heart icon, 100% donation goes to RFR. If you can't see it, close the stream, go to your little profile and reopen it from your history or your liked videos, and you should see that heart. It's probably bad to keep telling people to close the stream and come back. Probably not great for algorithm. So everybody else, please hit the like button and do the emoji things.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that one either.
Yeah.
Where's my option to... Oh,
John in Nebraska. John in Nebraska. I trust you didn't yell at the screener, so we'll be kind to you. John in Nebraska, you're on the line with myself, Jimmy, and Ari. John, you didn't give us your pronouns, though. It's not a hard question. What are your pronouns, John?
Call me by my name like humans have done for centuries.
Yeah, but people have called each other by pronouns for centuries also.
Only up until 5 minutes ago, liberals get triggered because they can't determine who's male and female.
Oh, interesting.
So,
anyway, John, what are your pronouns?
Yeah. My name is Mr. John. Okay. Mr.
Okay, and
John.
what are your pronouns?
Mr.
I like, well, right now I mostly have to eat potato chips, so I go with Cape Cod, 40% off. Since we're answering questions we weren't asked, I thought I would do it too. So every time you answer a question you weren't asked, I'll do it as well. So once again, John, what are your pronouns?
My name is John.
Right. I would say I honestly I really like walnut as a wood to work with. That's kind of cliche.
Participation from everyone is not tolerance now, is it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. John, if I I just got to mute you. Am I allowed, if somebody walks into my house, to demand they take their shoes off or leave the house? Is it within my domain? Do I set the rules? Is that yes or no? This is America, absolute. After all, John.
You are distinguishing things from a person.
No, I'm not, John. John, if you come into my house, John, if you come into my house, we're gonna mute you again, John. If you come into my house, if I was Muslim, and I insisted you be quiet while we pray, or you have to leave the house, you would have to adopt that ideological perspective while not agreeing with it. I'm not going to force you to actually pray. I'm not going to force you to agree with Islam. If I have a moment of silence for my dead cat, or you have to fucking leave, or for the last caller's wife who basically committed suicide by cancer to get away from him, you would have to obey the rules of the house or leave the house. So, John, would you like to remain in my home right now? Because tonight is about raising raising donations for RFR while talking to people like you. And it seems to me that you are very sensitive. And it seems to me that you're very hormonal and you're very emotional. Where, John, you've already tried to answer tangentially the question. So it's not as though you don't believe the question warrants a response. You've, in fact, tried to hostilely. It would be the equivalent if I invited you to my home and asked you for a moment of silence and you went, you addressed that the request was made and then acted in opposition in my home. So now it's not just a matter of you asking for an exemption and maybe asking if you can leave and come back while we do the moment of silence. Now you have rudely defied the rules, and I'm not going to let it go. If you would like to be platformed on our platform with 1,800 people watching right now, and you would like to be heard out and you'd like to debate, you are in my home and you will simply answer. I'll make it easy. Would you like to be called he, him, she, her, they, them, or something else, only choosing amongst pronouns as that something else? There we go, John.
Pronoun rituals doesn't automatically mean.
Okay, so I've muted you again. Would you like to be called he, him, she, her, they, them, or a different set of pronouns?
So you're telling me that people...
Oops.
I am curious what we're getting out of this pronoun ritual, though. Like, are we summoning something? Who do we summon? Are we summoning like one of the figures to actually move on that are behind me?
Beelzebulls. Hey guys, will you do us a favor while we try to get John to just answer the simple question? Go ahead and, in this name of John from Nebraska, go ahead and start sending some $1, $5, and $10 donations. Let's see if we can't get this donation amount to RFR, Recovering from Religion, 100% to them, to RFR. Let's get it over the $45,000 mark while John shows he doesn't have a grasp on English, the history of English, nor understand whose home he is in, being asked to politely respect the rules of where he is. So, John,
don't say another prefix.
Would you like to be referred to as a he, him, a she, her, a they, them, or something else?
Participate.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
You should not mock or shame someone for not wanting to participate.
Interesting. All right. So anyway, that's a mute there again. I'm going to unmute you here in a moment because, John, you and I both know that you do participate in pronouns because you have referred to people as he and she on this very call. Therefore, John.
And used I, so.
Yeah, you're using pronouns like crazy. John.
All over.
John, would you like to be referred to as a he, him, a she, her, a they, them, or simply something else?
Telling people to speak.
Oops. Sorry, that beep was you being muted again. Would you like to be referred to as a he, him, a she, her, a they, them, or something else?
What are you?
He, him.
Are you a troll?
He, him.
Huh?
So, John, which one's going to be for you?
The problem is liberals.
Nope. All right, John, we're going to return you to the queue and take a different caller who had no problem answering this question. When we come back to you, if you decide to participate and recognize the home that you are in, you will be allowed to be on air. But for the moment, you will wait on hold. And I'm excited to hear what the problem with liberals are. If you could just answer a simple question. We're going to talk to somebody who had no problem answering it to the screener. We're going to talk to Charlie, whose pronouns are he, him, is a moderate, 25 years old. Charlie, what is your point of contention?
Well, I always wanted to talk to you, Jimmy, because I've been watching you since you were, an ex-Mormon, right?
Sure.
When you did all your Mormon stuff.
I mean, I'm still an ex-Mormon, but yeah, for sure.
I know. But back when your page was about being ex-Mormon, So now I wonder what got you into, being a part of the gender politics, I would say,
I don't think I was ever not a part of it. I think I was just on the wrong side of it before.
Well, what made you want to, make it public? I would say, like, what made you? Because before,
my love of people who are gender nonconforming and witnessing firsthand their oppression, and now we're in a situation where Donald Trump has issued orders to go after. He's literally classifying secular groups who provide trans education as domestic terrorists. So I would say I feel duty bound to help the people who are less privileged and fortunate than me, who are lovely, wonderful people, and the fact that the science is on our side and everything. And so I'm also on the side of truth.
Well, now we can get into my opinion if you want, but my opinion.
What's your opinion?
More so on the issue. My opinion is basically I'm kind of in the same camp as like people like Blair White or, other people that think that there is a line that's too far,
And what is that line?
Throughout history.
No, I don't care about throughout history. What's the line?
There might have been, the line is whenever you're just openly convinced that everybody just accepts that they're trans, right? Like somebody who just goes, well,
I don't think everybody is trans.
Well, somebody that just says it.
I don't think I'm trans.
Like when they're a kid.
I don't think Ari's trans. Charlie, are you trans?
No,
All right, I believe you. I believe that you're not trans.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm not belittling you.
But when it comes to a person identifying as trans, if a person tells me they're trans, is it my responsibility to be the person in their life who goes, but are you really? Or am I advocating for a country and a world where when a person is feeling gender dysphoria, confusion, whatever else it is, that they get to participate in a process that, especially if it's confusing, because for some people it's not remotely confusing. They know it's very clear to them that they are trans. But for some people it is more confusing, that they be able to participate in a well-rounded system that embraces them, tells them whatever the answer is they'll be okay with. And therefore, if they come in and they speak to a psychiatrist or a therapist and they can work through those feelings of confusion, it will be when they tell me, hey, and by the way, I've had 2 very dear friends have this experience. They were going through some stuff. They decided to try a little bit of social transitioning. They went by different names and by different pronouns, and later came and said, you know what? That wasn't the thing I was going through. I'm fine. It was good, but I'm actually going to go back to my old pronouns. One of them kept their name. They did prefer their different change name. It ended up still being an identity thing that they needed to change. And the other one went back to their birth name. And it was fine. And we're still friends. And they're fine. So again, I'm asking you, where is the line? Because what you just described isn't a thing.
See, the line is where people start actually doing body transitioning. You know, when they start getting surgeries and stuff like that. Wait,
you said you're on Blair White's side. Blair White has had full bottom surgery.
I know she has. She's fully changed. I understand that, but it's important when
good enough for her, but not other people.
Like you're talking about. No, the science is about it. You were just talking about people need to go through puberty, and some people are getting this before puberty. We have to have.
I'm sorry, nobody is getting body modifications before puberty. You are wrong.
Just ask the first trans person to actually do it. The first, boy to female.
If you're trying to refer to something that happened in history, as a one-off, where you're trying to represent the rule as the exception, that would be your dishonest representation. Charlie, how many trans people? How many trans people do you actually personally know? Guys, I can't do anything about his dog shit microphone. Charlie, try and back away from your microphone. You're peaking like fucking crazy.
It's insane.
Okay. How about I put some headsets in? Would that be better?
Sure. That'd be great.
I got my Xbox.
Yeah, just do it. Just anything but this.
Is that better? Can you hear me all right?
Who was the first trans person?
So better.
I might have to Google that because I remember her transition. The guy name, I don't remember the guy name, but it went to Jenny, right?
No, you're definitely already on the wrong one, whatever you think the first one is, because there are indigenous cultures from thousands of years ago who had trans people. In the classical world, even a Roman emperor. That's not what you said. You said ask the first trans person. There were ancient Mesopotamian trans people.
I was trying to be specific towards surgery. The surgery context to society.
I don't really care if you're going back through history when medical norms were not good in the first place and going this thing that does not happen popularly. No, don't talk over me. This thing that doesn't happen. Okay, fuck off. If you have to reach back to the first person to get surgery as your example of proof that this is happening, I don't think you're making a very good point. I will now unmute you. And the question I'm interested in is, Charlie, how many people do you personally know who are trans?
I really don't know anybody personally in my life.
So basically what you're saying is you would like to make the decisions for people who are strangers. So now that must mean you have a deep familiarity with the science related to transgender identities. So how familiar are you with the science related to transgender identities?
Well, I'm not, from what I've heard about the sciences, okay? I can't
so
say
you've
that
not,
I'm an expert
you actually haven't how many studies have you read?
I've read, I think, about 13 or so studies.
No. Read the study, not the abstract, or heard somebody talk about the abstract.
No, the outcome. See, may I just?
I'm sorry. The outcome. What part of this a study is the outcome?
Well, you have. I'm talking about transitioning itself, like going through puberty blockers. You know, getting all different
what is a study? What is a what's okay? So when we're talking about, since you said outcomes, which study did you consume about the outcomes for patients who use puberty blockers? What is the name of the study so we can pull it up?
I have to look it up, but I know it has something with sexual desensitization.
Are you hoping that Googling will... Oh, so basically what you're saying is you don't actually have anything that shows that the overall experience... Excuse me, I'm not done talking.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You don't have something that says that the overall experience and summary of the study is that puberty blockers is positive. It overall increases and improves outcomes. What you have is, as a minor part of the study, there is a small, tiny percentage of people who may have negative side effects from the drugs, which, by the way, is part of getting educated on the drugs and is part of every drug and medical treatment. And those side effects still pale in comparison to the side effects of not getting treatments. Those include up to and including death.
Yeah, from suicide, but a lot of those people
I'm sorry. Yeah,
anyway.
From suicide. Do you think that doesn't count?
They're mentally ill, Jimmy. Like,
and what is the Charlie, what are they mentally ill with? What are they mentally ill with?
Gender dysphoria. That's exactly what we're talking about.
And what is the treatment for gender dysphoria?
No.
Therapy, rehabilitation over time.
Ooh, actually, the number one recommended treatment for gender dysphoria is transition. Charlie, what is the number one thing that you what do studies show is the number one thing you can do to lower the suicide rate amongst trans people?
I respect people that want to transition.
Charlie, what is the number one thing? Charlie, what is the number one thing that can be done? What is the number one thing that can be done in a trans person's life to lower the odds that they will commit suicide?
It doesn't matter if they transition or not.
What is the number one thing that a trans person can have, one change in their life, that will reduce most dramatically their chance of suicide?
I don't know, Jimmy. You tell me. Go ahead.
Thank you for finally admitting you don't know. Having an accepting family member or friend. In fact, Charlie, when you describe they are suicidal and you just throw that out, you aren't addressing the fact that, Charlie, and that's because of you. That's because of you and people like you who are driving. Yes, it is, Charlie. You and people like you are driving a culture of non-acceptance of trans people. In fact, it was the first thing you said in this call was the line was accepting that trans people are trans. Your first fucking words, buddy boy. So you, in fact, driving the culture of non-acceptance of trans people, are raising the rates of suicides amongst trans people. And let's be so clear, Charlie, you don't actually fucking care. You don't have any friends.
Not at all.
You don't have any family. And you don't have any trans friends and family. You don't care. You don't know any of these people. You don't watch women's sports. And you certainly have not consumed the robust amount of science that shows that trans people existing are a fact. And the best thing you can do is give them an accepting culture, an accepting community, an accepting society, and access to transition care. You don't care about any of that. And you're just going to whine with, but I'm worried that I'm going to end up being attracted to someone with a penis.
No. No, I wouldn't mind that, to be honest with you. I've tried being gay before. It doesn't bother me, but
he's tried being gay before. It doesn't bother you. I have some news for you, Charlie.
It doesn't really bother me.
I think you're bisexual.
I dated this guy once.
Straight up gay. By the way, having sex with trans women isn't gay, first of all. But second of all, you are still the number of trans folks. Hey, guess what? Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. All right, we're just gonna mute Charlie. Hey, Charlie. When you look at transphobic areas and you check the stats on porn, is an area that is more rejecting of trans people more or less likely to be consuming trans porn compared to a trans accepting area in the United States?
It's more likely to consume transport.
Right.
I know
so
that.
you saying like, I don't care, I might even enjoy fucking a trans person isn't exactly beating the accusations. I wasn't describing what is on your hard drive.
The accusation. Well, I'm trying to, my point is here, Jimmy, I think you're missing my point, is that I'm worried about these people's quality of life, and you're worried about it in a completely different way.
If you were actually worried about their quality of life, you would do things according to what studies and statistics show are the best ways you can improve their lives. And that is to give them accepting community, understanding, friendship, and empathy. And you're not doing any of those. You are trying to fight against the idea of accepting trans people.
No, I think outright accepting it right away, it kind of opposes it. You know,
why would it be any of your fucking business? What do you mean right away? If somebody tells you, Charlie, I'm going to bring you back on, and I'm going to ask you whether you're trans or not. We've only just met. Charlie, are you trans? Are you trans, Charlie?
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not trans.
You know what? I don't accept that. I'm skeptical that that's true. So now I would like you to justify your cisgender existence to me. I'm skeptical. You're telling me, and I'm not just going to accept that right away. I'm not going to accept that you're cisgender off pocket. I think you could be trans. So why don't you, Charlie, now convince me, because it's barely my place as somebody who's just met you to investigate this thing. Go ahead and convince me that you are in fact actually cisgender. Send $5 as a donation to RFR if you aren't convinced that Charlie is cisgender, guys. Go ahead and get us over $45,000 down here because you aren't sure whether Charlie is cisgender. $5 to question his cisgenderness. Charlie, go ahead. Convince me you're cisgender. You know, we just met, and you would think that I would just accept it and move on. But instead of having a conversation about whatever else is actually important, I'd like to talk about whether or not I believe that you're cisgender. This is a reasonable way to run society. Go ahead, Charlie. Convince me you're cisgender.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, you listen to Jimmy? You've been hitting me with the mute at random. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Convince you that I'm cisgender. I guess it's just as simple as like me saying I choose not to be. You know? I mean,
sorry, that wasn't a convincing argument. I'm not convinced.
Well, that's the exact same argument I would take from a person who is trans, right?
Oh, you know what? I don't find this convincing either. I'm not convinced of this either. Wait, Charlie, are you straight?
Yeah, kinda.
Charlie, are you attracted to children?
I'd say that's
are you attracted to children? Are you a pedophile? No. You know, no. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Can you go ahead and convince me you're not a pedophile?
Well,
yeah. Here in polite conversation we've just met, would you mind starting by proving to me you're not a pedophile? Guys, go ahead and send $3 in the chat if you're not convinced he's not a pedophile. $3 to RFR if you're wondering whether he's a pedophile or not.
We can publish my
I'm curious to know when Charlie stopped beating his girlfriend.
Yeah, pedophile, and look, pedophiles, they're miserable, you know, and they're committing suicide, and I'm just worried that you're miserable, and really this is out of concern for you that you're a pedophile. So Charlie, could you go ahead and convince me that you're not a pedophile?
Yeah, we could just publish my porn history all over the internet, and then we'll I'm worried
that would be distributing child pornography, so I don't want to do that. So I'm going to need you to convince me. I'm going to need you to talk to me and convince me the way that other people apparently need to convince you of whatever their identity is on the basis of if you're skeptical. I'm worried you're not attracted to adults, whatever the opposite of a pedophile is. And so I'm gonna really need you to really convince me you're not a pedophile.
Yeah. Oh man, I just don't know how to do this. You know, my porn history ain't enough. My backlog ain't enough.
Correct. Yeah. No, you would have to use whatever basis of and the whole fucking point here, Charlie, you unexceptional Tupperware of mediocrity, is that this is not a normal fucking thing to do. If you aren't a person's parent, if you aren't a person's spouse, You don't get to ask any questions.
Okay.
If a person tells you they're trans, even if you know they're lying about it, you just accept it and you move on because it doesn't fucking affect you. It doesn't change your fucking life at all. Go ahead, pedophile.
I'll tell you what it does do,
Talk if you're a pedophile.
It bugs me. It bugs me. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you how it does bug me.
Get over it.
It bugs me because listen, it's their life. I get that much, but
and you're actively contributing to the increased rates of suicidality. It's their life, and you're trying to end it.
I don't really wish them to be suicidal. I just think that
you just wish to keep participating in the culture that's making them suicidal.
I think if they had a better outlook on it, maybe things would be different, you know?
Yeah, I'm really great that privileged cisgender, I'm going to go out on a limb, and Charlie, and guess you're white also.
Privileged
cisgender white person without gender dysphoria goes, these people who are suffering from mental distress and emotional distress from basically having a body that rejects their expectations, having an experience that exists probably coded down into their DNA, but rejection from society and culture for having that experience. If those people would just smile more, why be anxious? There's nothing to be anxious about. Why be depressed? Life's not so bad. Why don't they just have a little bit, why don't they just have a different outlook on it? Why don't they just look at their penis and go like, you know what? I love that I have a penis, even though if you tomorrow, Charlie, woke up with a vagina other than the thing that you're spewing your mouth from. I was trying to call you a pussy. It just didn't come all together. Charlie, if you woke up with a vagina, you would probably have an amount of distress if truly you are cisgender. Maybe you would. Charlie, if you woke up with a vagina tomorrow, how would you feel?
I think I'd have to just adjust to the new way of life, to be honest.
And you just accept it?
If God willed it,
Charlie, you're bisexual and you're trans. You are literally gender fluid.
Oh my God.
I am a trans ally person. Who loves trans people, who have dated trans people, who have done unspeakable things with trans people. And I got to tell you, Charlie, if I woke up tomorrow with a vagina, it would be an actual crisis of my life because I actually am a cisgender man. And it is actually important to me that I have my wiener and that I get to enjoy I get gender euphoria as opposed to dysphoria from exploring masculinity. That's who I am. If that isn't who you are, then you aren't cisgender. You're gender fluid at minimum. You think you're like the bisexual people who think that being gay is a choice because they could choose to be gay. And they're not actually.
No, I don't think
it's not actually a choice. They're bisexual. If you think you could just chill being a woman, chill being a cisgender man, but then you have a vagina and you be like, you know what? This is it. This is who I am now. Then you are gender fluid, dude.
Jimmy, I have a question for you. That like, what does a woman mean to you? Like, what does it mean to be a woman?
I don't care. What do you mean? What does it mean to me? I'm not a woman. Wait, Charlie, are you saying? Charlie, are you saying that aside from having a penis? There's no necessary requirements. There's nothing that is. Excuse me, I'm talking. There's no set in stone.
Right, that's right,
Charlie. There's nothing set in stone. However, there are things, including biological factors, that tend toward people having. I think Javon likes the word schema. The schema of womanhood toward people having the experience. And once again, Charlie, if you are telling me that you, separate from your penis, presuming you have one, I imagine unimpressive. If aside from your penis, you do not have a psychological experience of manhood, I would once again like to reiterate to you, you are trans. You are gender fluid. You are not man. You are not a man. Fluid. You are a gender fluid trans person.
Jimmy, I just don't think it means that much. You know what I mean? I think it
right because you're gender fluid because it doesn't mean much to you. Guys, but guess what? It does mean it means a lot to a lot of people. Literally, the manosphere exists. Charlie, does the manosphere exist?
Yes.
Would you say that is proof that to a lot of people, even just the perception of manhood is important?
No.
Okay,
No,
you're full of shit. I'm not doing bad faith bullshit. No, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing bad faith bullshit.
Dang. And I just wanted to point out to him, like, and for those, well, I'm sure you already know about it, so I don't have to tell you, but you can go to translegislation.com and see exactly how many bills are being introduced and in what state. And so far in the year 2026, and it's only been 5 months and 12 days, there's been 773 anti-trans legislation bills introduced throughout multiple states.
We are getting close to the point where in a single year, we will have more trans legislation than identifying trans people. Like,
100%.
That will happen. We'll hit a day where there's literally more bills. There will be bills for specific trans people. This trans person is not allowed to use the bathroom on this corner of this place. This is not even the neutral bathrooms. No trans people, but trans people aren't allowed to poop anymore. That legislation is coming. No pooping if you're trans, guys. Jesus fucking Christ.
Obviously, they poop rainbows now, so.
I'm going to cap calls so we can go ahead and say lines are full. We'll keep talking about these calls. I will tell you all, while we've done a good job tonight, if you all want me on that golden mic, we have to break 50,000. So we need a lot of donations to Recovering from Religion right now. Recovering from Religion, if right now we're only $252 away from breaking 45, then we only have $5,000 to go. All right, guys? So throw your 5, your 3, your 10. You'll see a little heart icon. It looks like a heart with 2 hands. If you don't see that icon in the chat, you need to reopen this stream from your playlist. It can be your like playlist or your history. It will reopen where the chat is its own little thing underneath, and it will be there. Please, let's send 3, 5, 10. For those of you who are the big spenders and can send 100, can send 200, 500, feel free to do that. We cannot be here all night, despite the fact that you all may love that. But let's go ahead and bring John back on. John is still waiting. John from Nebraska. John, what are your pronouns?
Oh, I've just been driving down the road.
Okay, we'll throw you back in the queue, John, because we also don't take calls for people who are driving down the road. We will take our next call. We're going to talk to Kristen in Texas. Now, Kristen, Texas. Kristen in Texas. You have not provided your pronouns. So, Kristen in Texas, what are your pronouns? Right, and what are your pronouns?
I'm just a woman.
And what are your pronouns as a woman?
I'm just a woman.
Okay, and what are your pronouns?
Woman pronouns.
Okay, what women pronouns would you like to use?
Maybe Kristen needs multiple choice.
No, this is funnier. Kristen, what are the women pronouns you identify with?
Whatever one your society uses.
Oops, sorry. My society is whatever you were going to say. My preference is to always adopt the preferred pronouns of the individual I'm speaking to, so you will simply have to identify which pronouns are yours. What are your pronouns, Kristen? What are your pronouns?
Are doe and nation. Hit that donation.
Okay. Weird.
I'm
wait. I think that's Javon. Was that Javon?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Yo. You were actually annoying the shit out of me.
That's hilarious.
It's not also it's like it's one of those things where it's like it's not quite parody because John from Nebraska is that dumb, right? Like John from Nebraska is still waiting on hold, knows he will not get past the pronoun check.
Nothing I said was going to be as bad as what they were saying.
Valid.
Yeah, it's just. Well, I mean, technically you're allowed to say that other word that I think John's queuing up. He probably will get to, you know what I mean? But I don't think John's allowed to say it.
True. What did you think when you read the notes I had Luthien put in?
I think the hosts are lying about everything and I have proof of that. Said Black should be more thankful. Had I actually read those notes, I probably would have thought it was you.
Oh, you missed out.
Honestly. I'd have been like, is that?
You failed yourself on that one then. How dare you?
Yeah, I should have actually read it. Let me see. What are the other person who's waiting? Yeah, I just go for it. I just look at what the identifier is. I don't want too many notes usually. Hey, everybody. Javon's on the line. Let's find out how much. Here we go. I'm going to put a 5-minute timer up before we take the next call. And that's how long Javon's going to be on the line. Javon wants to know how much more he can donate compared to me, or he can get in donations compared to me. So let me go ahead and clear this. I'm going to scrape the start. I'm hitting start. All donations now are getting credited to Javon's contribution for 5 minutes. Javon, solicit them donations.
Thank you. Guys, listen up here. Listen here. I actually have decided that if you don't hit those donations, I'm going to give up streaming for the rest of all time. This isn't a bit. This isn't a joke.
If this was
I need everybody to send in $5.
It would just stop.
Yeah, everybody.
John from Nebraska just hung up, just so everybody knows.
Oh, it took him long enough. Jeez.
He accepted he was never going to get past
Hit that donate button. Look at all those donations coming in. Just $5. For $5, you could help get a Jimmy Snow, some semblance. Do we have a Sarah McLachlan song queued up?
In the arms of I have to make it a little unrecognizable while you talk. Guys, this is the button you need to click.
Yeah.
It looks like this.
The funny thing is I'm holding a cat while you're singing this, so that's even more funny.
For the price of a cup of coffee, you too could help a Jimmy Snow YouTube channel with a donation. I want us to at least hit 45 while I'm here, chat.
No, we need to hit 50 because we don't have much show to go. And I said I'm not doing the golden mic unless we hit 50 tonight.
So we need to hit 45, chat.
Yeah. Wait, you don't want me at the golden mic?
Doesn't sound like it, honestly.
You're great.
I will say I was surprised.
Great.
After you won the first poll, which I wasn't surprised by, I called it 2-1. I had 1/3 vote. You had 2/3 of the vote of who should be on. I then did, okay, but should I just be on or keep it to those three? I'm honestly surprised I'm doing so well that 85% of people want me there also. It's kind of crazy. I got to say.
I think they just didn't want to feel bad.
No, not my audience. They don't feel bad. That's not a thing.
Here, we'll put this. Donate or you hate cats, which that's could be valid.
So far, we've only raised $85, and he's got 2.5 minutes left. We're halfway through, and only $85, guys. Only 85 of the. How much have we raised in the stream so far? Over 3,000. We're coming up on 4. What do you think about that, Javon?
I see Joe knows donations flooding in. What do I mean by what? What'd I say?
I don't know. What did you say?
I asked how good the voice changer was.
It was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
I actually thought it was like AI for a moment because there was no voice inflection. So
it gets rid of it. It like gets rid of your own It's weird. It's very weird when you do it and you're actually listening to it, changing your voice in real time.
I imagine the character you were doing too, though, wouldn't have had a lot of inflection. Like I imagine you just going, "I'm a woman, I'm a woman, a woman, a woman, a woman."
No, I was just speaking in my regular voice.
All right, do it now. What are your pronouns?
Oh, here, let me switch. Oh, do you want me to do it or switch to the voice?
No, like yeah, without the voice changer. And what are your pronouns?
Oh yeah, Doe/Nation.
What are your pronouns?
Doe/Nation.
Yeah, he's pretty monotone already.
I tried to outwoke you too.
Oh, okay, valid.
I tried to outwoke you too. True. I tried to outwoke you and be like, whatever it is in your society.
Yeah, that was good.
I did hear that. That was funny.
That was good. But I always have that one prepared. My preference is your preference.
And for those who ask, the cat's name is Safari.
Guys, send the love for Javon. Only about a minute left to send the love for Javon. Javon so far has raised $235 on this stream.
Wow,
wait, Javon,
incredible.
Should we do something crazy?
What?
If you guys spam it right now and you get us to 40, okay, we're at 45,009. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reset. We're going to start the 5 minutes again. We're going to add it on. If you guys do $2,000 in the remaining 5 minutes, or $2,000 total, which is like, I think $1,800, Javon can take my spot for the last call.
Huh?
Will you jump in? I want to see if they will pay to get me off the stream. You guys, I will leave the stream and it'll be Javon and Ari.
Luthien did not answer me. I messaged Luthien on Discord. Luthien did not answer, by the way, which means Luthien does not check her Discord during the show, and asked if she was running the vMix or if you were, because I was going to hang up and then tell her that for the last call, take Jimmy out and put me in.
Well, let's find out if that's how bad they'd rather have you. 5 minutes on the clock starting now. You are already at $245. So for another $255 for another $1,745 in 5. And guys, I would get going now. I will leave the show for the rest of the night. Is that how much you love Javon more than me? It's how much I love Javon more than me. So I might go ahead and throw in a dough now. Let's do it. I'm going to throw in, I'll throw $50 on Javon.
I would say it's because Jimmy likes sleep, but he doesn't go to sleep this early.
Until like 4 a.m. I do have
do I have to
pretty
turn my
important
lights on, or can I do it in the dark?
At least one light.
Will your ear lights be on?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Actually, that'd be cool.
Those
I think
are
if
on
your ear lights are on, you're good. What'd you say?
I actually need to, Luthien said I should have texted instead of Discord. Well, I didn't have my phone. I actually wish that I had like speakers on my computer, because I sit here all the time and I'm like, I don't want to use these headphones. Don't want them on.
That's funny. I don't want you to use those headphones either. Anyway, I just threw my $50 in. That's going to be when we eventually do donate each other. When we eventually do, I'll tell you what, guys, if you get to that $2,000 mark, you're still $1,700 off, $1,634 to be exact. I'll make that the goal for getting me on the golden mic. So Javon gets on and I join the golden mic on Friday, which is a big event we do each time. Someone did just make it a lot easier. Kill Sakan just donated 200 Canadian. So that brings us up to $513. So we only need $1,487 right now. $1,487. It's going to RFR, Recovering from Religion. Those donations are 100% going to that charity, which runs support groups. I think I just looked it up. I'll pull up the point sheet. It's something like 60 or something crazy support groups a month. It's huge. And there are queer support groups. There are parenting support groups, alcoholism support groups, all of the support group, every support group you can imagine, every single one is there. They have their telephone and internet chat helpline. It is 24/7 as much as it can be, and they need more volunteers to try and make it fully 24/7. 24/7 telephone and internet chat line for people who are in crisis. Trained up volunteers offering peer support, active online community, resources library. They are connected to the Secular Therapy Project, so they will help you get to a therapist. You guys have 2.5 minutes. Let me go ahead and see where we are at here. And if we get it, Javon gets to take over the remainder of the show, but we are currently $1,400 and what would that be? $1,447 away.
There's a slight delay on the amount.
We're about $1,400 away. I can manually scrape over 5. So we've done 583 of 2,000 so far. Guys, throw it in. We've got like a minute and a half to do $1,400. Where's one of Javon's big donors? Where's that 10K guy? Where's the 10?
Oh, they emailed me, by the way. They did send me an email. That was a legit donation.
I got it too. Yeah, apparently was legit. It was awesome. I still have to connect them to RFR. Guys, right now, this is it. This is where we're at. You have less than a minute and a half. You have a minute and 15 seconds to spam those donations and get us over. We need another $1,417 to get Javon. And by the way, we like $5, $10, $100, $1,000. Whatever you can do, whatever that amount you can do is the right amount to do. Do the little heart. It looks like 2 hands. We need $1,400 more dollars. $1,412 more dollars in the next minute. So right now is when you need to spam it. And just so you know, for the next minute only, spamming it also is your way of saying that you hate Tim from New York. Whatever dollar comes in is also a I hate Tim from New York dollar.
That's valid.
Throw them in right now. Throw in hates for Tim from New York units. Do you want to do some solicitation with your last 30 seconds?
Also, I hate Steven.
Oh, and the guy who yelled at Luthien. Can we send money for fucking Steven? I'll give you an extra minute to donate for Steven. Okay, we're going to the 6-minute mark so that we can get the hate Steven.
Did you have the record screening calls feature clicked?
Always.
Oh my God, I want to hear that.
Oh, I'll definitely send it. We might play it on air someday.
At me for 5 minutes.
Oh. Billy Sipes with $250. Thank you so much, Billy. You are always. But we have 1 minute left, and we are about $1,047 away, $1,037 away. I'll give it another few moments.
You want to know
guys,
how good
go
of a
ahead.
person Billy Sipes
There's
is?
a 300.
What'd you say?
I told Billy in Discord that I would give him free merch for my merch shop, and Billy is such a good person. He said, "No, pass it on and do a giveaway in my name."
Hell yeah.
That's
we'll
awesome.
Be doing all kinds of shit like that. Billy.
Billy.
Billy has really taken white guilt to a new level. And that's just a presumption. Billy said he used to be conservative and theist. And I like the way we'll just say privilege guilt, because it's not just the white thing. I like the way it's manifesting, Billy. That's the way to do it. Give back to a community that matters. Guys, we've got about 10 seconds left. Go ahead and throw it in now. I will give a little cushion to see if we get it in there. Right now, we still need like $600 more because we got quite a few big ones in there. We need $660. I'll give it another minute, but it was 2,000, I think I said. 2,000 total, and we're at 1,340. I'll give it another minute or so. Like, this is the cushion minute, not the like minute. It's a little cushion to see if some of you are delayed getting it in. Throw those in. I hate when I get delayed getting it in. We're at 1,390. Come on, guys. We need $610 in like the next few seconds. You can do it.
Someone's asking for clarification to make sure it's not Nate Billy. And it's like, for one, Nate Billy would never donate to anybody because he hates everyone. So
we hate Billy. We hate Steven. We hate Nate Billy. We hate Steven. We hate Steven, Nate, Billy, and we hate Martine.
What was the amount you had left?
What do we get? Oh, Agmi. I don't know how to say your name. I would really appreciate a pronunciation. Shoot me an email too, so I can send you a personal thank you. That does it. We did get past 2,000, so we're at $2,105. So Javon, if you will go ahead and connect to the Zoom, I will give the show to the two of you. You can go as late as you want. Try and get us over the 50,000 mark. While he gets connected to the Zoom, would anybody like to send 100? And is that what we still need? Actually, what do we still need? We need $96 to get to 47,000. Just want to point that out. Thank you all so much for participating in that. Well, thank you. Honestly, like, it was a little bit personal for me. Guys, I hate being that person who looks like I'm being a little bit like, I'm a chivalry's not dead kind of vibes guy, but fucking with my girlfriend just pisses me off way more than anybody else. Like, and so fuck Steve, and thank you all for donating in the name of fuck Steve in his fucking face. Go ahead, Luthien, and you guys can reopen lines if you want to. It's totally up to you. Do the show for as much longer as you like. Luthien, go ahead and swap me for...
Boom.
Why did I agree to this? I didn't ever once say yes. I never once said I agree. Jimmy just knows I can't say I didn't agree. I'm not turning my lights on. Nope.
I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to turn off mine now because I'm kidding.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll get calls if we. I will agree to reopen lines for the next 15 minutes.
Okay, that's valid.
And so if we get a call within the next 15, I kind of wish more of me was dark, because then it would be like, oh, wait, should I deepen my voice since I'm in the dark?
I don't know. Should you?
If I do this, how do I sound?
Just please like don't.
Hey, that's... I want to tell you guys how I helped the FBI, and I'm now in witness protection.
Witness protection.
This is so Jovan, I finally so I got all of that set up with Elgato.
Oh yes.
On my own. Well, mostly on my own. And so check this out.
I thought I responded. Oh, yeah, I see what happened. Never mind.
Okay, never mind. I'm like, did you? Because I might have missed it. But
no. I responded on May the 2nd. You responded on May the 4th, and I think I had already checked out by May the 4th.
Oh, that's valid. And so if I set this up right, you'll have to let me know if you can hear this.
What about Biden? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I hadn't had a chance to test it yet, so I thought that'd be an easy one.
What voice was that?
Oh no, it was just somebody that likes to clip from lives, and he just recorded himself saying, "What about Biden?"
That's crazy.
It's kind of like this is also from a senator in Congress.
Okay, that's sort of the first cousin of a yes.
The first cousin of a yes is wild.
Yeah.
What? The first
so
cousin?
funny. Yeah.
Chat. I'm not turning my lights on. You know what? I'll turn my lights on for $500 to the charity.
Ooh, and maybe I'll turn my lights off if that happens. Then I just go away. Actually, I'd probably still be seen because of monitors and.
Oh shit! True.
But we do have a call waiting. So you just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, you're the host, fam. I'm just here.
Oh, okay, all right. So we have Martin in Kentucky. All right.
Hello.
Martin, you're on the line with Jovan and Ari. How are you doing?
Jovan in the dark. Jovan in the dark.
Just trying to be as good as I can, honestly.
Okay. And the it says you're an independent, but in the 2024 election, did you vote for Trump?
I did not.
All right. So you had a question for us, though. What was your question?
So, I've been seeing a lot of this around too much social media, and see what your guys' opinion about. It's these two of them. First thing is I've been seeing is Trump is saying that when he gets what he wants from Iran, he's going to lower everything from oil prices. And I know it's everywhere because it's not even just my state; it's everybody. That it's literally up. And then the second question is, do you think was it necessary just to go do what he needed to do to start a war with Iran?
B, no, absolutely not. Unnecessary. A, no, Donald Trump does not have the capacity nor the authority to lower prices of any kind across the board, unless it's a federal.
He's also not going to. Let's just keep it above 50.
He said today in an interview when he was asked, how concerned are you about how Americans are paying higher prices with the Iran war going on? And he just said, I'm not. I don't care. It's zero. He's not even considering the fact that you guys are paying more.
Yeah, he said he doesn't care about Americans' finances.
Yeah, and it's really bad to the point that he's trying to cut Medicare and Medicaid costs, and if he does that, I get screwed over because I have something like that, and that's not even topping with the other part. I'm not going to mention on the live because it's it's too much information, but pretty much it's a check that I get every month, and it goes with that too. But if I get cut off from that, I'm pretty much screwed. And yes, there's people saying, "I'll go get a job." It's not that simple because where I live, not many jobs are offering to let people work right now. And it's just been rough. It's not even just me where I live right now. And I have someone else live here, and she's having a hard time too. So I just wish that everybody could come up and eventually stand up and go to Washington and have Congress to do something about it, because it's getting to the point unnecessary for all of us to suffer, every single county and state. I think I said that right. I just want us to quit having troubles. We should be allowed to go do whatever and able to spend how we want to spend, or just be a human and let us go around the world. It's just I wish it could be like that, and it's so hard that we can't even do that anymore.
I mean, we all wish that we could not worry about how much money we have in the bank and just do whatever we want. I think everybody would agree with that. But hey, that's not how that works.
For real. And then for like insurance wise, for medical wise, I believe everybody should have like, I forgot what it's called, but pretty much everybody should have health insurance without having to pay up the rear for. It's just, I don't think it's necessary to somebody like my girlfriend who has to pay $160 for pretty much Obamacare and doesn't even cover most of the stuff that needs to be covered.
No, it doesn't. And that is one of the failing points of the ACA, even though in general it helped a lot of people that had pre-existing conditions. So.
And then like, there's some stuff it's not even, I just don't understand. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. That's all I always do. Because I got raised
fingers crossed for a Nuremberg trial. It won't happen.
Right.
Fingers crossed.
It won't. You made me pause for a second. I was like, is that a pot? No. And then I dashed it because they don't care enough.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing to be happy about. At least Trump is like, his health is declining fast. Oof. So we might be rid of him sooner than later.
That's true.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Right. It's been rough, and I just wish everything could just be how it is, but it's not. And the only thing I can say is just get your hopes, but don't try to, think it's going to happen all the time. I don't know what else to say because I'm trying not to be too emotional right now because it's not been a good day today with me today.
Okay. Well, it looks like we do have some callers in the queue, and I hope we answered your questions. And also you have a good night, man, and have a better day tomorrow.
You too.
Thanks. Okay, so I don't know if you saw what I put in Discord. We already talked to 17.
Yeah, I don't know why they're calling back.
Yeah, I don't know why either. That was the call literally right before you. And
the ridiculous one. Wait, now I kind of want to get in.
No, that was Steve. Was the absolute ridiculous one.
Oh, wait. Call right.
That one was like 2 calls before you.
Wait, am I crazy? I must be. Okay, it's up to you. But guys, listen. I need to talk to you guys about something serious.
Ooh.
Okay. This is completely serious. I've been watching chat and I'm getting a little, I don't know if I should say perturbed with some of the stuff I'm seeing out of chat lately, but and hopefully Jimmy doesn't get mad at me because this is the Lines audience and not my audience. But I really need you guys to take a minute and like reflect on what you're doing, because you should be donating to RFR, the charity that we're currently raising money for that's recovering from religion. I need you guys to get in there if you're on mobile. I know it takes a couple steps to do it, but you can do it. If you're not on mobile, just hop in, just donate $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. Just hit those. If for the next 2 minutes, I will read the name of every person that donates in an ooh-woo anime girl voice. Ooh. So if you want your name read in an ooh-woo anime girl voice, you have to donate starting right now. You have 2 minutes to get your name read in an ooh-woo anime voice. Okay? It's not going to be a good ooh-woo anime voice, but it will be an ooh-woo anime voice.
Ooh-woo. I don't know what I honestly...
That's as good as I can do.
I barely know what that's supposed to sound like. What is an ooh-woo anime voice?
Melatonin Ale. Ooh-woo. That was terrible. Why did I do that? Whoa, that was oh boy. Joshua Everett. Ooh, thank you. This is terrible. Notarobot. Ooh, Arcane Go. Ooh, Jeff Thomas. Ooh, Empress Lizard. Ooh, I can't keep going. I'm gonna pass out.
Anonymous.
Ooh,
thank you.
Yeah, there you go. See, that was much better. All right, you take over.
Thank you. Ooh. Groove, thank you. William, ooh. Marquise, ooh. Agony, I'm gonna say your name wrong. Ooh. Almighty, ooh.
There we go.
Okay, Katie, okay. Ooh. Am I supposed to do that at the end?
You're gonna get clipped so hard.
BGA, ooh, thank you.
A farmer,
ooh, thank you. Dog waffles, ooh.
Are you doing the fingers? You gotta do the fingers. Ooh.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. Okay, hold on.
You do the fingers.
Stampy, ooh. I'm not doing that last part. Elizabeth, ooh, thank you. Bakura, thank you, ooh.
Uzumaki Naruto.
I feel like I missed somebody. Hey, Crenrich, ooh. Yeah, I missed somebody. I'm sorry. I got you though.
Who did you miss?
Jeffro, thank you, ooh. I went back and read it.
Okay.
MJ, thank you, ooh.
Yeah, Ari's actually a little too good at this.
I just already have a high pitched voice. So, also, how did somebody manage to send an actual super chat?
I don't know, but that's $5 RFR isn't getting, and that's going straight into my pocket.
Incredible, thank you. Ooh, thank you.
How much do we need to raise to get Jimmy to do a whole stream in a maid outfit? Luthien, what do you think?
Probably. Oh, that's
probably like 150,000.
Oh, anonymous.
I think that's a pretty.
He's
high price.
that much of a greedy slut.
Green man, thank you. Ooh. Legend of Matt, thank you. Ooh. Are we to pass the 2 minutes? I feel like it's been 2 minutes.
We are, but we're getting so many donations. I think we have to keep going.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. We'll give them 60 more seconds from right now.
Okay.
One more minute to get an ooh-woo.
Extra minute for Ari and Jovan intermittently.
People are saying they were hoping for a me voice. Sorry, if you were asking for a me voice, I'll do it now. MJ Talia, what do you think?
I can't. I thought they were asking me to like imitate your voice, and I can't do that.
Allie and Pepper, ooh, John.
Anonymous. Ooh.
It takes a lot out of me to do it.
Sin, thank you. Ooh. You got to do Billy though.
Billy's life. Oh.
Thank you, Sunset. Holy crap.
Legend of Matt wanted it me. Okay.
Oh.
Legend of Matt. Ooh. Why do I feel like I'm about to vomit?
Actually. Oh no. Nico, ooh, thank you.
You ever just like start to taste your own mouth and then you feel like you're gonna yak?
I think kind of. I understand what you're saying. Anonymous so times bad. 2. Thank you. Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta vote $20 and you get a crazy Jovan voice. $5 you get a regular so I don't pass out.
MJ, thank you. Ooh. Or you just get Ari.
Ooh. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. I don't know why I said I'm sorry. There you go.
Vampy, ooh, Nichan.
Liddy, thank you, ooh. No, that was $1. You said 20.
I don't care. Anonymous, ooh, Nichan. Wait, we've raced a lot from doing this. I don't know where we were before we started, and I should have taken
I don't know. I think it was, I don't know, it was like 46 something.
Dying
so we
over
raised
here.
at least 300. So we'll just say that. Okay. Let's see.
All right, we'll give people 30 more seconds, I guess.
30 more seconds? Oh, shit.
Well, I want to give 30, like a little bit of time from the last donation. This is what Jimmy's forgetting. You got to give these little incentives. That's going to get people.
Yeah, valid. Okay.
This shit's going to be on Fox News. Nah, bro. This is going straight to libs of TikTok.
Anonymous. Ooh. How do I quote Snow White? Somebody wants me to quote Snow White. I'm like, what?
Quote Snow White. That feels like a kink.
I don't. And like, what did she even say? Does she even?
Yeah,
she, like,
why aren't you
talks.
using your voice changer?
Oh.
I forgot.
Because it has no voice inflection. It's going to lose the voice inflection.
No, there are some that keep it. Wait. Let's pull it up.
Okay.
I just low-key forgot I had it. I'm going to keep it so for real.
A lot of people are asking, what did they walk into? Listen, guys.
Okay, where's my audio coming through? It's coming through to the co-host. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it on.
I'm way too good at it. I have a high-pitched voice. Gotta be good at something.
Okay, can you hear me? Oni-chan? Ooh.
That's okay.
Ooh. But this isn't even an anime girl. I have anime girl ones.
It's already better. But
Oni-chan.
You gotta start at Legend of Matt for the uwu. So.
Legend of Matt. Ooh. Always are within. Ooh. Clay Niflu. Okay, you guys get this voice now, but you have to donate, and now you get this voice.
I'm gonna keep checking some of them. Ew, no, I don't like this one.
What's this one?
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello. Hi.
No.
This one's weird.
No.
This
Yeah,
one's very weird.
No, definitely not.
Ari.
Nope.
Mermaid Ari.
Nope.
These are all crazy. Oh.
I'd almost rather if you just said something like this, because that would be okay. Oh my god, what was that? What are we doing right now? No, we've made Jovan a robot.
So you gotta get to 50K. And I'll debate someone as an anime girl. Hello? I'm looking for a good one.
Hello? How's this one? This one's not bad.
It's not bad.
Hello?
What's up,
Hello?
Ooh, I could probably do. I would definitely need a voice modulator because I can't keep Stitch up, so.
Mr. President, they've hit the second uwu. Okay.
Holy buckets of oats. Oh my goodness.
The second uwu is so funny.
Y'all ain't donating though. Like, that's the problem. Like, he switched, he found a good voice, and y'all haven't sent anything. And I even went, I went full Stitch and nobody participated either. Apparently Stitch is not good.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, that works. I don't know why I did that in that voice. I was already set up for myself.
They hit the second uwu is so good. I'm like so proud of myself for that.
Yeah, proud of yourself. The voice much. Hold yourself, thank you.
Oh, hold on. I got a message from Alyssa who told me that they would do another 20 if I wish them happy birthday in the uwu voice. Which one? The good uwu or the fake uwu? All right, let's do the good uwu. Uwu. Oh shit, more donations are coming in. Pages of Zira. Thank you for the donation, uwu. Valvifer, thank you for the donations. Uwu. Oh my God, yes, people are hanging up.
Yeah, that was going to happen.
Vampy, happy birthday. Uwu.
Now I guess you gotta put on the
Oni-chan. Okay. I think we're done. Legend of Matt again. Legend of Matt. This feels like a kink at this point. Ooh. I think you guys want to hear this voice come out of my face. Should I be weirded out by that?
Yeah, I would be.
I don't remember. Okay. The changer isn't on?
No, it's not.
Huh?
Yeah, you've been normal.
Oh my God. I've been hearing myself in the changer the whole time.
No.
Now this feels so bad. I was doing so many inflections because I thought the changer was on.
You were doing voice inflections. Did you not realize
I think of that, but I was being shy.
You still had voice inflections literally coming out. You were just like, I am an anime girl. Ooh,
It was so fast. Ooh. Motherfucking woo, chat. Ooh.
Motherfucking woo.
Motherfucking woo. Okay, should we at least, if we can at least get to 48,000, I'll do the rest of the stream with this voice on. I won't turn it off, I promise. But we gotta get to 48,000. That's
a little weird. This is the best day. Oh, love you, Katie. Just saying.
We're gonna be so upset when the donut-thon is over.
Groom for the tuna. Sorry.
The 18th mechanic. Hello. Jimmy just sent me an audio file. Should I listen to it off camera or on camera? Oh, off is probably the call where the guy was yelling and
Oh, if it was for if it was like 15 minutes, or are you talking about from him yelling at Luthien?
It's the guy who yelled at Luthien.
Yeah, but while he was on stream or while he was yelling at Luthien?
That stream was when he was yelling on the screen.
That cut you out so bad. I don't even know what words you said.
I just thought of something, okay? Custom ringtones, okay? If you donate $5 or more, okay, we will let you tell us in chat what to give you as a voicemail, and we'll do it completely quiet. We'll give you whatever voicemail you want.
Ooh.
How much money did I say? 5?
You said
$10.
5.
10.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 is
donations, and we will give you custom voicemails right now. I can do it in my real voice too.
I don't need to do it in the fake voice. So,
I mean,
$10 donos, and we will do custom voicemails. I'll say whatever the fuck you want, except slurs.
Yeah, and then make sure in the chat when you're telling us what to say that you specify who you want to say it.
Yeah, and put in quotations exactly what you want us to say.
Yeah. Someone is saying 5 or 10 is too low.
Do you think 25? Should we do 25?
Sure. 25.
Okay, 25 for the next 2 minutes. If you donate 25, you'll get a custom ringtone by me or Ari. Dealer's choice.
Bum, 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 bum. That's an incentive for anybody that wants to get it.
You reached blah, blah. They hung up the phone, but they didn't hang up you.
They didn't hang up you.
I'm kind of praying the calls hang up. Not even gonna hold you.
Oh, do what? Oh, no, we good. Are we what? It doesn't take much for me to be confused, but I think I got it. Also, I feel like some of these calls are about just as ooh, we did get one from
Asa Rogers. Now you have to tell us who you want to give who you want for your voicemail, and then what you want them to say, And we will do it, and the other person will be quiet so that you can go back and listen and clip that part of the stream for your voicemail.
Someone said peanut butter is one word. And that's like triggering me right now.
Oh, Billy Sipes just got a voicemail too.
Oh, I figured he sent 25 for both. He did. Mm-hmm. Okay. You first for Billy.
Please donate to Recovering from Religion because it's the best way to help people who need the assistance.
Please donate to Recovering from Religion because it's the best way to help people who need the assistance.
I feel like we really hit those radiocaster voices.
Ayo. That's the idea.
Can I pay you Wednesday for a voicemail today? No, but on Wednesday we'll run the same gambit.
That's totally fair, actually. Jimmy would totally be in on that, I think.
I'm Jovan Bradley, and you're watching The Line. Do.
Moose, no one's calling. Where is... You said what?
I just want to know if we can all do those Disney style intros for The Line.
Oh, we should.
After every video, like that can be the little thing. Luthien would like that too. I guarantee Luthien's for this idea. So,
probably.
I'm Jovan Bradley, and you just watched a line debate. Do.
Do it.
Okay, here we go. I want Ari to tell them to call back when they find the study. That's your voicemail.
All right. Call back when you find the study.
You got to do it like a voicemail.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Call back when you find the study.
I feel like when I said do it like a voicemail, I meant like, hi, you've reached blah, blah, blah. I'm not here right now, so please call back when you find the study or something like that.
Okay. All right, hold on. Hi, you've reached my voicemail. Please call back when you find the study.
I think that was a good one.
We'll try that again.
We're going to get sued by Disney. Disney, you can't sue for 3 notes.
I don't even know if I can hold a tune. So, I mean, I can.
All you have to do is do. That's 4 notes.
Oh, do.
The last note was wrong.
Oh.
It's
do it again.
Do.
Do. No, see.
Nope. Oh wow, are you tone deaf?
No, I don't think so.
If I do a tone, well, here let's set this. If I do a note, let's see if we can match it. Can you match this note? Do. That was wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I was actually in choir. Never been told I was tone deaf. It's just been a long time.
But can you? So when I say tone deaf, I just mean if there's a note, you can can you match the note you hear? Is basically all that
I don't think so.
Then that's tone deaf.
That's tone deaf. Okay, I guess I thought it was something else.
Your brain can't match the tones. Like when you hear a tone, you can't match it.
Okay, that's fair. I'm okay with that. It's just note matching. I don't know, Casey. I'm bad at this. Okay.
Alice and Dr. Pepper did a donation. So Alice, tell us who you want to give your voicemail and what you wanted to say.
I like this. All right. Hi, you've reached Alice. She's too busy being gay, but she'll call you back when she's done. I love that one.
Did they say where did they? Oh, I'm not even looking at the live chat. I'm looking at top chat.
Yeah, she said that. That was great.
She's too busy being gay, but she'll call you back when she's done. That's so funny. Hilarious. Do. All right, we got a lot of donos. What did we get to? 47,464. Wow,
there's 2. Did I scroll past? Okay, Alice needs to send hers in.
You guys did so good.
Oh, I know. Alice sent it in twice. Alice, if you sent it in as anonymous and then you sent in another one, did you want another voicemail message? I'm like scrolling. People are telling me I can't sing now. So
Javon,
sorry.
when are you doing a karaoke stream? If we get this fundraiser to $100,000, I will fly to Texas and me and Jimmy will do a live karaoke stream where at the end of it, we duet Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
That sounds pretty legit. Can y'all do that?
There used to be a burning tower. Sorry.
I'm just still stuck on the fact that apparently I can't sing. I'm sorry, guys. I actually have a video about, like, I don't know if it's any good. Would singing along to Bring Me the Horizon even actually count as singing? Because that's barely singing.
What?
You don't know who Bring Me the Horizon is?
Nope.
You don't listen to rock music, do you?
Nope.
Okay.
Sing me one of their songs. I bet I know
it. No. I definitely cannot. What's the word? I cannot do acapella.
I mean, I guess we should, shouldn't we?
I definitely cannot do acapella. Okay. Both of them are.
Ari, you pick a call and start it. I guess we should take at least one more call.
All right. We'll give this a second. Charlie, you're back on the line. What you want?
I'll be. I know how my last one ended. I thought you guys had a one call policy. I'm happy that you picked me, but yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I can rectify
Charlie.
that.
This Charlie. I know this Charlie.
Sorry. I kind of wanted to do that. He's like, y'all had a one call policy. Okay, I got you.
Oh, did you drop him?
Yeah. For funsies. I was like, all right, bet.
Baby. You got to hit the 8-minute clip length.
No, because he already has that from the previous call. Did I freeze again? How did I even freeze?
Yeah. Okay, I got it. If we get to 120,000, Luthien, you're confirm this. Well, don't even confirm. Just tell Jimmy this is what's happening. If we can get this fundraiser by the end to 120,000, not only will Jimmy and I do a karaoke stream, not only will it end with us doing Kiss from a Rose by Seal, but we will dress up in maid girl outfits.
Damn.
120,000 is the goal for that.
Please tell me why this
Jimmy
keeps
doesn't
breaking on me.
accept.
I didn't tell him he had a choice. So
that's too achievable. It has to be a stretch goal. We hit 100 last year. 120? Fuck no. It'd have to be at least 150. I'm not going
150. 150 is fine. 150 is we can hit 150, guys.
It was like every time I was clicking into to see the live chat, it was freezing.
It's gonna be so easy. It's gonna be so
18
easy.
days. Oh, is it this Saturday? I thought it was.
Look, there's 8. Yeah, but there's 18 days left in the fundraiser.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm on track. Okay. Yeah, just ignore me. I do weird sounds sometimes.
Oh no. Who's our next
Stephanie.
caller? I can't do it past that.
We got that.
Hello?
Stephanie, hi. You're on with Ari and Jovan. You are probably the last caller because I just realized the time. But hey, what's up? You're a Democrat, so what did you call in about today?
Yes. Okay, so recent Democrat. Yes, I voted for Kamala in the last election, but I voted for Trump in 2020. So I'm still relearning history, relearning everything. And I'm a little bit stumped on DEI. So I was wondering, I don't understand what happened between the civil rights movement and now that makes it so that DEI is still necessary. What makes it so it's still necessary?
I would just say that racism is still inherently taught in practice with the way that, let's just look at the way cops treat Black individuals or anyone that's just doesn't have inherently white skin. The bias is still there. Bias is taught right? You still have 6-year-old little white boys or white girls that go up to the black kid on the playground and throw slurs at them, or go up to the Asian kid on the playground and throw slurs. It still happens every single day. It's taught. Not enough people are speaking out against it or anything else that's going on. And also, Ren, that's a good question. White people have been too set in their ways for so long. The privilege that comes with being set in their ways and everything that they're used to seeing, it's ingrained in our society, and we have to actively deconstruct every day as white people, honestly. Me being one of them, obviously.
Okay.
And like, did you, just out of curiosity, like, because someone brought up a great question about it, when you heard about the Supreme Court decision with Louisiana versus Calais, where they overturned where they stripped away parts of the protections of the Civil Rights Act, or the Voting Rights Act, sorry.
I did not, or I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry.
So Louisiana had redrawn their maps after the last census in 2020, and they had drawn a second black majority district. Well, they got sued, right? And that map has been on hold, and it's been halted over and over again. And then it finally made its way all the way up to the Supreme Court. And as part of it, the Supreme Court just recently decided, hey, you can't consider race as part of a decision anymore. And that's the baseline of what it says, the simplest elementary explanation of that. And as a result, Louisiana is the only state in the entire country, as a result of this, that is required by law or statute to redraw their maps. And yet, Alabama, who had a actual court order mandate to not touch their maps because they are known, or were known, for mid-decade redistricting, just appealed to the Supreme Court to be like, well, can we redraw our maps now? We already had our primaries, but can we redraw it anyways? And the Supreme Court said, yeah, sure, why not? Figure it out yourself. And Tennessee just literally redrew their maps and broke up the entire city of Memphis, which is historically well known for being majority black, and diluting the black vote.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah. No state was required to do this except for Louisiana. And they decided, let's do it anyways.
Wait, Louisiana was required to do what?
Louisiana was the only one that was required after the Supreme Court ruling to redraw their maps, because that's what was being contested in court. But other states said, well, now we're going to jump on the bandwagon, specifically Republican-led states.
Wow. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm just a little speechless.
You're fine. And Jovan, you're welcome to add in anything if you...
I'll be honest, that UWU session cooked my brain. So no, I'm backseating this. I give you permission to speak for the black person in the call, all right? Don't worry.
Okay. But yeah, that's the main reason. Have you, just out of curiosity, have you ever been accused of being a racist?
I don't think so.
I'm laughing at Jovan. I'm so sorry. Well, that's good, Stephanie. That means you've hopefully never told us.
Crazy question.
Well, I'm also biracial, so that kind of affects things.
Oh no. Okay. My bad.
I was not expecting. Just asking. Have you ever been accused of being racist? That's such a crazy yet funny way to ask that question.
Sorry, that was definitely the tism coming out with zero filter issued here.
That shit broke me. I ain't even gonna hold you.
My bad. Well, that's good. I'm sorry. I apologize immediately. That's
fine. I mean, I feel like
that's going to come back to bite me in the ass.
If I had a different answer, that probably would have led to a good discussion.
Somebody's going to clip that. I guarantee it.
Sorry.
I'm so cooked, chat. When you say biracial, like what two races?
Like I'm Mexican, but then also like white on my dad's side.
But like, what flavor Mexican? Because like there are white Mexicans.
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't done a DNA test. We're from Oaxaca. I don't know.
So like, when people look at you, do they see pre-vitiligo Michael Jackson or post-vitiligo Michael Jackson?
These days I don't go in the sun, so post-vitiligo. When I was a kid, more like pre-vitiligo.
Okay.
Or
so like
like
most people would think that most people would think that you're most people would think you're white.
Nowadays, yeah.
Okay.
Typically that's how they would identify you as. Most people know, this one is just me from being on all of these interwebs. Most people know that if they have, there's no good way to say this.
Are you light-skinned?
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say most people know to say that they're Afro-Latino if they fall in that category.
Oh, I thought you were talking about as opposed to indigenous.
What about indigenous?
No.
Wait, I got to do a voicemail real quick. Everybody be quiet. I got to do a voicemail real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I can't come to the phone right now. At the sound of the beep, please leave your name, age, and pronouns.
Ooh.
There you go. There you go. That was for Eric.
That's a good one. Age, states, and pronouns. I'm just talking about, so like, for example, individuals from the Dominican Republic are typically Afro-Latinos. Not all of them, but a good portion. Mexico less of, I believe, but I don't really know.
The way I view it is when you are from like a country like Mexico, when you're from one of the Latin American countries, any of those places, you could go either way. There are black people who live there. There are white people who live there. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, good talk though.
Yeah, thank you so much. That helps a lot, having like a starting place for research.
I'm not going to say you're welcome because Ari gave you all the information. I don't know if Ari's going to say you're welcome, but it seems like Ari's forgotten manners all of a sudden.
I did. That's the tism. I can't. I already broke your one tism braid by just like no filters. Let me just ask a question.
That's so funny.
I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you so much. Have a good night. No,
you too.
Have a good night. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. I just thought that was such a funny way to ask that question, bro.
Listen, there is this thing called being less socially aware, and that was me in that moment.
No, it was amazing. Guys, hey, listen. We got access to a certain voicemail. So if anybody wants to hear the voicemail of Steve yelling for 5 minutes, melting down in the screener room because Luthien dared ask Steve pronouns, we need, how much do you think? 500 for the 5 minutes?
Ooh, for 5 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I'll give you guys 3 minutes to raise that from right now for me it's 12:15. I'll let the YouTube go up, so I'll do 3 minutes from 12:17 so that it catches up. 3 minutes from 12:17. If we can hit 500, which would knock us to about 48:27, then we will listen to the Steve meltdown.
Yep.
This is for charity.
48.
That's what.
Huh?
Was this motherfucker listening to me?
We're at 25, but
I just thought it would sound better white.
Oh.
I quit the line forever. This is my permanent this is my virtual resignation.
I have no words.
Sue me. Oh wait, no, and Steve, I sent you another voicemail over text. If you wanna start previewing that one, you're welcome to do it. It's another guy who was trying to call anonymously, and he kept calling, so I started trolling him. He said he's gonna sue me.
Let me see. This is that first one you sent me?
You can't play it though. I can hear that a little bit.
Oh, can you not hear it?
No, I can't.
Hello, who is this? What is your name?
This call will be recorded.
This call will be recorded. Jimmy's doing his best Tim Curry. Guys,
25. We're at 30.
We're starting now. You got to get to 500 if you want to hear this Steve call. And I know what you're thinking. Jovan, why are you gatekeeping the call? Because RFR is an important organization that needs our support. Do you think I would be putting $500 on this if it wasn't for a good cause? No. I would be giving it to you for free like I give you all the rest of the content. No, this is to help RFR, Recovering from Religion. They do so much, chat. So much. Are you going to help? Or are you going to just let the theists win?
Not the theists. Also, I got to be honest, I only have 3 minutes left, I think.
See?
Yeah.
See, guys?
Over my time. So, someone's watching
what the
hockey.
Fuck was that?
Hockey cheer. Tried to be done quietly. Yeah. I don't know why we're watching NHL, but
80 bits and Nickobes 4081 coming in slamming with the $150 donation.
We're at 206.
Guys, if you can't donate, I'm not going to be the type of person that says spend all your money on the donation. Idle bit. Sorry, I'm reading from a distance, so I couldn't read it properly. I'm not going to be the type of person to say go to the poorhouse to donate, right? Because then you're in the poorhouse. If you can, donate what you can. Don't donate more than you can. Don't piss me off.
Also, I'm going to shut down my TikTok stream. So y'all have a good one. I've enjoyed having you guys here, but we're not taking any more calls. So go find your way somewhere else.
They want to hear the voicemail. Tell them to come over here.
Wait, hold on. That's right, guys. Go to Jimmy Snow on the Line on YouTube so you can hear the voicemail. As long as we get the next, there's almost all of it. We need $44 more.
Damn, Anonymous with a $250 dono?
Yep. Okay.
I actually show we only need $7 more.
What did I miss?
No. You're right, because it was $525. Or whatever.
I was like, what did I miss?
No, you're right. We only need $40 more. Also, Luthien, you straight up sounded like you were doing a Charlie impression, and it broke me. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you after stream.
Okay, I'm so confused.
Which Charlie?
Yeah.
The caller.
Oh, the last. Oh.
$250 from the Anonymous was crazy. Thank you to that Anonymous donor.
Oh, guys, I'm not leaving just yet. The show's gonna end when I end but we're gonna listen. Looks like this game's going into overtime, so we might be okay.
Overtime? It's fucking hockey.
I mean, they scored more than most soccer games.
We need one $40 dono, and that will cinch this voicemail, chat. Oh, 7 from Joshua Everett, 20 from Anonymous. That means we only need... Oh, and there's another 5. That means we only need
You're at $9 left.
$9?
Is that right? No, that's sorry. $8. $8.
I don't fucking know.
No, they passed
math.
it, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Oh, did you pass it, chat?
I didn't see it. Did I miss something?
Let's just say they passed it. Luthien, play us that voicemail. Let's just say they passed it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, no, we actually technically would need $2 more then because it was at 47.27. Y'all good.
Jovan, do you know how to play it?
Oh, you can't play it from your thing? I can play it from Discord.
I was gonna say I probably could too. Since I
I
can
just
know.
I can run it right through Discord. It should play. Hold on, let's oh wait. Hold on. Let me just pump Discord out to a different audio device. All right, let me know if you hear this.
Maybe do a countdown.
Oh, it's going through. No. I would. You might need to do it.
Okay, I'll do
Oh
it.
wait.
I could play it because we already verified mine worked with the sound bit. So
no. It's just that it's the way Discord does it. Discord is an asshole. I got it right here.
It is.
Nope, that's not necessary. What state are you calling from?
Virginia.
And you.
All right, let's start this over.
You don't vote for me. You ain't black.
You've been connected to the call screener. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Can I get your first name?
First name is Stephen. Last name Tracy. Live in Virginia.
Jimmy didn't tell us he doxed himself.
Oh, he did on the stream.
He did it live too.
Okay, is that Stephen with a V or a PH?
V.
That's just polite.
Want my address and my phone number?
Nope, that's not necessary. What state are you calling from?
Virginia.
And do you prefer he, she, or they?
I am a man, a genetic male. There are genetic females, there are genetic males, and there's the occasional hermaphrodite.
Oh, God.
You're talking over me.
Do you want me to not put
My name is Mr. Tracy. I'm a man. What do you think?
Mr. Tracy?
Can you calm down?
I'm not going to play your game. Okay, I'm not playing the game. Okay? I live in reality. No, it's not okay. I live in reality. I'm not going to play the game. There you go. So
they're such babies.
They're going to cut me off. That's what's going to happen. I wish I'd have been the last caller. I know all the answers to the question they asked him, but he didn't know.
Okay.
I do.
Well, if you want to talk to the host, you need to finish screening with me. So I'd like you to be less emotional so I can finish my
less emotional. You guys approach everything from an orientation of feelings that dictate beliefs about things.
I have no idea who you are, and you're yelling at me.
Yeah, you sure
Stop
don't.
Yelling at me.
You sure don't.
Now this is starting to get
You don't. But you're going to get an idea. If I'm allowed to talk, you'll sure get an idea.
Steven, it kind of feels like you're afraid to talk to the host, so you're trying to get
I'm not. I'm not. You know what? Just like President Trump.
So, Luthien W.
Didn't show any fear.
I mean,
hey, look, miss, I have a YouTube video. Okay, just one. It's me telling the cops you're not going to buy ID. I don't live in fear. I'm just telling you, I don't live in fear. So I'm not afraid of talking to the host. I want to talk to them.
If you're not afraid, then finish the questions that I need to ask you because I'm doing my job.
Go ahead. Well, I don't appreciate the how do I identify? No. I'm a man, genetic male. I'm not playing your game. No. I'm not playing your game. I'm not playing the game.
I will leave it blank.
Let's make that clear.
I said I'll leave it blank, so stop yelling at me.
Say no. Put male, genetic male. That's how I identify.
Calm down.
Put it. This is my.
Stop
This is
yelling
how
at me.
I'm trying to answer. I'm trying to answer. Oh yes, I do. I'm trying to answer your question.
Wait, is this the same guy that told me that it's okay to beat your wife?
Okay. Are you MAGA?
Hold the phone.
You damn right I am.
Hold the phone. This sounds like the same fucking
damn
guy.
right I am.
A quick sentence to describe the debate topic you want to talk about.
Yes, I did that in the recording. The question is this. In reference to the vaccines for COVID, President Biden engaged in the scapegoating of those that refused in a State of the Union address, no less.
That's
but
not a
President
question.
Trump said it was a matter of personal choice. Which is the more benevolent leader?
Oh, you did type the word benevolent. I remember that.
Okay,
That was such
I'm
an
gonna
odd.
And I want to paraphrase all that by saying this. I wish it could have been the last caller because I know the answers to the question that they asked. Who ran in the primary against Biden? Who ran in the primary against? I know
I've already
all
written
of
everything
them.
that I can write.
Yeah, okay. I wish I'd have been that guy. I really wish I'd have been that guy. Oh, I wish I had.
No, this is a different
I'd
person.
answered
Never mind.
all the questions.
Okay, well, if you get on, you can bring that up with them. I'm going to put you in
Right,
the
because I know the answers.
We're having
Steven.
some trouble.
I'm telling you
Steven,
now.
stop
I don't have
yelling
to
at me
Google it.
and listen to
I
what
don't
I'm
have to
saying.
Google. I'm not yelling. I don't have to Google it.
I'm not
You are
yelling. We're
yelling at
actively
me.
yelling.
Your microphone is cutting in and out because you're yelling at me so loud.
I'm having a great
I
time
can't
right
hear
now.
anything you're saying because you're
Oh,
yelling at me.
that's a great admission.
I can't hear you.
You understood, and you heard every bit of it. I'm enjoying talking.
Jimmy's right.
to you,
Send
by the way.
tributes to
Your mic
Luthien
is
in the
cutting
form
out
of
because you're yelling at
donations.
me.
Okay,
I'm
well,
going to put
here's
you in the queue.
Okay, great. I'll do my best not to overturn it.
Overturn it?
What the fuck?
Did you
What
listen
an
to that call,
absolute-
Javon, when he told me his wife died of cancer?
No, but I thought there was somebody that called when me and Lux were on who told me that their wife died of cancer when he told me also that you should be able to beat your wife. So I didn't know if it was the same person.
Oh
I
God,
told him, no,
that's
she didn't.
insane.
She faked it to get away from him.
Oh my God, I said the same thing.
And then he's like, "This is your my impression of your wife," and just went.
He said, "I'm not yelling
No, do the
in a
face
yell."
I did. Do the face when I said I was doing an impression of his wife.
Huh.
I can't
crazy.
keep that up.
Anyway,
It was so crazy.
I've hit my wall, so
I'm also at my limit. I've stayed longer than I think I have before. So guys, fuck MAGA, that was the
48
show.
though.
Yeah, y'all did amazing.
48,000. We're more than halfway to the goal, and we haven't even done the big Saturday fundraising stream yet.
Oh wait, hold on. Before you end this, I have the Luthien, if you're ready, I have like the perfect ending scene. Okay. So I'm sure somebody will go back and clip this, and that's okay. Ooh, thanks for watching the show. Bye.